Let me. We have to go to Kungwani. Come on, hi. Hi. I don't know. This one going to be related. Uh, something video. To post. Doesn't matter. I share to this thing, to story. What I want to do. Now I am video to this thing. See fight. Now let's go to their fight. I need this fight. This fight is very sweet. To flourish. That's how marriage is. Men have what they require. They need this, they need that, they need this, they need that. Now they're the extreme of the men now. Let's talk about the men. They're extreme men who are PDFs, who are bullies, who believe that the woman is beneath them, who do not value the woman in itself and who believe that they can walk all over the woman. And then there's also the other set of men who are actually pussies, who actually want their woman to be beat for them and kiss their woman's ass. And then there are men that are also in the middle who understand the extreme and the other side, and they're like, okay, I understand that my woman has her needs and her wants, and she wants to feel free in some type of way, but she has a freedom to a limit. Now, if you want to be, the statement now is, if you want to be a married woman, If you want to coexist with another man, you just have to take some things. You don't have a choice because you want marriage. If you don't want marriage, then you can do whatever the hell you want and nobody will stop you. You can sleep with who you want. You can go out when you want. You can live your life how you want. You can have kids. Who don't have kids. Who you're by yourself. You owe nobody anything. But the minute you decide that you want to be married to a man, you start to owe that man certain things because that's what he needs. The same way a woman needs love, affection, provision, protection.
Exactly.
It's the same way a man needs some type of respect.
Exactly.
All this type of stuff. So you cannot stay here and say, I want to have a husband and then you want to be a full-on feminist. It's not possible. Feminism does not accommodate marriage.
Thank
we
you.
all know this. You cannot be a proper feminist in your marriage. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
And I want to react to that. My reaction is, wait, fairly. Yeah, fairly, let me react to that. Fuck marriage. Nobody gives a fuck about marriage. Next.
You can't be submissive and be a feminist. It's not possible.
It is possible.
Fuck marriage.
It's very possible.
Ladies like these, don't take them anywhere. Don't spend money on them.
It's not.
Don't do any of these things. Don't take them out.
Because anything in your no. That's why you see all these things. Oh, man, no my negi me now. Ask me. Avoid. We are not pygmies. I don't. Me ma understand you. Kai. Wa di agbe wa mu here. Wa gbalekun wa mu ji. Na je na. Na igbe na no me. Wa gupa. No. Do no vienia. Hide. Whatever come here, we go. Why be mu? Ah, be ya. Atamawe. We come no. Who submitted to themselves is different from who is submitted to person. Then you say that person is not happy. I'm submitted to myself. You say I'm not happy. See this one. Lawa. Ask me when is your validation as people are not happy? How? Yes, you go to carry yourself. I don't understand. You go to carry you before. Exactly. Nobody cares as you think. You think if I follow you, the happiness will come. No. I don't understand. Miss what? What are we going to miss? I better talk.
But you sound like you're already missing me.
You are already missing the person. Can you imagine these people? Please, I'm in the chat group.
Right? We cannot save all the men in the world.
You can't save nothing.
Some men that's going to suffer.
You can't put anybody down. If you put anybody down, people will also. You talk and they'll talk. We are equal. It's partnership and equal. Nobody. No, you have no right for anybody. No.
Because these men, they're just so weak and so lame, and they're ready to do anything.
People are weak. The one that know that everybody's human being are not weak. That one that you know that nobody's human being. If you are superior to a woman, you will be weak by yourself. This is a joke. Now we do for you.
Their feet every day. That's what we're living in right now. So, and so the real man Don't go after women that like what's her name? Fairy call.
Don't call.
And some of us other women. These men don't talk to these women.
Listen,
Yes,
can
they
I be
do.
honest, right?
You want to be honest? No, it's Jenny. You don't be honest. Stand on your ground. No, stand on your position. Don't be honest.
Subservient because I know. Listen, women have been subjugated, yeah, to a lot of stuff in this life.
Yes.
Yeah? We bore children and we bore all of you. All you men are here because of women.
Yes.
You are here
That's
because of
why
women.
I was here because of my
And so, if it's a single mom, is there anything bad
That's
about
what
it?
you say, that
Yes,
you're here
yeah,
because of your
you-
father, yeah?
Is there anything bad about single mom? I think I need to put it there.
An incubator. So I have about 2 billion sperm right now swimming in my sack right now.
No,
So if
you're
I don't
actually,
give you my
you're
sperm,
rage baiting right now.
Most of them are low quality. Next.
you all came from a man. You came from your father's sack, okay? Your mother
Your
lived
2
like
billion sperms are low quality.
Can you imagine?
It's embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. You're embarrassing us. You think will take it from you.
And yes,
Wow,
you
wow,
So
man,
you
man.
have children, I can't lie.
We have it.
yeah, so
You can't be able to.
So I want to address the. I've actually not addressed the prompt. Interestingly enough, so I want to address the prompt. Why modern
Anything
women are
bad
single
about
and
single
dying alone?
mom? Anything
The last time I
bad to
checked, it's
be?
men in the hospitals dying alone. It's
Oh,
men,
I
you
don't.
That's
know,
what I
almost
said.
dying at 55. Like it's men like who cannot even say what's going on with them. They're just dying in their houses alone. You know, dying. Women has communities. Women
They are
women
the
can, you know,
only
talk to
men
each
that
other.
are
Anything
dying.
bad about?
Yeah, women can, you know, go and bond and talk and say this and that, their problem and whatnot, and they can feel better. But men don't say shit to each other, and they keep dying every day alone. So this
Exactly.
prompt is not true.
Yeah, man.
Modern women are not dying alone. Actually,
At
it's
all.
men that are dying alone. If you go to the hospital beds, ask the doctors, ask the nurses. The men are just they're dying alone. You know what I mean? Like, you know, men are just dying
That's a
alone.
lie.
And
Anything
that's true.
bad.
And no, that's true. That's true. You guys
No,
don't.
that's a lie.
You guys don't have
It's very
communities. You guys
true.
don't
He
check
is
on
telling the truth.
you,
And I
you guys
told
don't
you
check
lot-
up on each other.
I
You
said
guys
this
don't check up
before,
on each other.
I said this when I come on the live. I said these men are dying alone in these homes, yeah, in these old people homes. All these men are dying alone because you know why? Because they sit here and they have this same mentality
The same
as
mentality.
they do when they're in their 20s and 30s and think that they're God's gift, yeah, and think that they're
You
amazing.
think you can
and
bring
all this
us
stuff
down?
and think that they can go
The
behind a
women in
woman's
the
back.
in the bus, you
And
can't bring them down. They are very intelligent.
As a single mother.
God bless you. God bless you.
care.
Is there anything bad to be a single mom?
Shut your mouth.
You can't bring them
As a
down.
single
No,
mother, you are talking
we are in the
rubbish.
conversation. You
I'm trying to be a
can't.
single mother, so shut your mouth.
Yes.
You
Which
are
a loser? There's no a loser. There's no a loser. You can't bring us down. No, it's not going to
Doesn't mean
happen.
I am single.
Yes, it's fully.
You gave your womb for free.
Yes, it's just for free. But at the end of the day, you are still looking for it.
Trust me. Don't ever tell me.
Hold on.
Which for free? You know how much? Some people, you that is saying for free, you take the girl to a car, a garage and go and buy a new car. You take her to holiday. You take her to different way. You are spending money on
Men are
her.
the one dying and not men. Yes, there's a
Who told you that? Men.
Women, hold on. Let me tell you why
Without
men are dying.
women, their heads, male heads is slowly and going down. It's very low.
Do you know the life expectancy rate in
Your lifespan is based on
Men have
women.
two
See
lives.
this one.
We can start all over again at 50. But
You can't start all over again. At 50, that is when you are going down because at the end of the day, what you're going to give to a woman is low. Even the money cannot even solve it. The Jonathan left a man of
If a woman
60.
dies
Money
first,
cannot
in
do
a partner
nothing.
situation, yeah, and they've been together for a long time. Do you know a man, yeah, as soon as the lady dies, yeah, the man dies quickly after.
Yeah, quickly.
You speak, you're so annoying. Nicola, go ahead.
There's no annoying. You get yourself because this thing is closed. They are closing their legs. Now there you the vest. What is your best enjoyment in life is with women. That is why you are crying. And I love the women in the panel. Good women in the panel.
There's women being strong.
Am I hearing? Other starts. You say a joke that would give for you. God bless you, my love.
Something that men find offensive. how are you raising your daughters? Are you raising your daughters to be wives and mothers and nothing more? The world has changed now. Women are not the same. Women are not the same companions.
You can speak as ladies. You can speak as ladies.
Echo coming from where I don't know.
It's not me, is it? Is it me or what? Or?
Is it me?
No.
No, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So it's not that men don't like. We want you to speak as women, right?
You are not. You have
Time,
no
a
right
lot
to
of you
say
lot
that to
don't
us.
speak sense. And the reason why a lot of you that don't speak sense is because you hang around each other too much. Listen to me for a
Silly
second.
analogy,
Listen to me for a
Okay,
second.
can I give an example?
Listen to me for a second. Just 1 second. Taking the information.
Okay.
Because women marry men. It means you have to understand men, right? Women marries men, men marries women, right?
Okay.
So what that means is that you have to understand each other. But what we have nowadays is that women spend a lot of time with each other. You guys speak with each other about like a lot of these things, all of these spaces of women empowerment.
You
spaces.
jealous of women's spaces?
Listen to what I'm saying. It's going to make sense. Because you guys speak among each other.
It's not gonna make sense.
Hold on 1 second.
Women's spaces are what?
Hold on. These fake. Hold on.
Let you respond when it's done, okay? Stop interrupting.
Jesus Christ. You guys spend a lot of time around each other. So that means you guys give each other bad advice all the time. Because you're always around each other. Always advising each other. You should be speaking.
Men, are you guys
with
not
men more,
always around each
taking
other in your
advice
beer parlor?
from men.
Are you guys not always around in your
Are you jealous that
in your
we are
friends'
hanging out with them? Do you
houses?
hang out with us or something? Do you
I don't understand. I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, do you want to join the women groups or something? Are you jealous of the groups?
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Right, but what you're saying is we need to come to men for advice. Men
Yes, so
haven't given
you
us
understand.
advice.
So you understand men better. Yes.
It sounds like you want to be amongst women or something.
You're not
can do
hearing
it.
what I'm. Jesus Christ.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
what advice have men given women here?
What?
Go on. What's the difference?
You're saying that women need to come to men for advice. What
Yeah.
advice have men given women here?
He's right.
The man was trying to speak
Yes,
to you.
he's 100% right. Because the reason, let me tell you why you can't
You can't be mocking single mom. You can't be telling them what you feel
Can I be
they should
honest?
be.
Yeah,
You
I've
can't
got a
beat
very,
them down
very
in the
good
society.
mama, you know.
You can't be you can't.
That's why you're a single mother. Probably you didn't listen to your father, or you didn't listen to your brothers, you didn't listen to nobody.
Your father,
You
your
wanna do what
brothers.
you wanna do.
Some of the brothers are also single fathers. Some of our mom are also single mom. What are you saying?
That's why a lot of you have been used and dumped.
Nobody use anybody. Nobody dump anybody. We are both users.
I'll be honest.
I want to respond to that.
Let's respond to that, my
we
love.
do listen to our fathers, brothers. We just don't listen to you guys. You. You see, let me be very specific. I listen to my father. I listen to my brothers, my cousins. I just don't listen to you. You get what I'm saying? So I want you to be
We
very
don't listen to
clear.
you,
It's
not
you
the
that I
rest.
don't want to listen to.
Okay, you don't
Yeah,
need to
I
listen.
agree. I was raised by a single father. I have brothers.
You really need the
I'm
person.
now
See
married.
conversation.
I have sons. It's not about men. It's about some men.
My dad is the best person in the world. I absolutely adore my dad.
But you disappointed him.
They
Your
concern
dad
of the
never-
single. They remove the
Your
mom.
dad, I don't think
Single
your dad
mother.
wanted
Men
to.
and
Single mom.
stuff like this.
Okay.
So don't come here and tell us that.
Yes,
bullshit.
yes,
That means you
My dad
disappointed
made me
him.
who I am.
Ram,
I'm
Ram,
outspoken
that
and
gets
stand up for
sleeping, right?
myself because of my
Allow
dad.
to sleep, please, eh? Where's the cabo?
Okay, let's hear from
Nicola.
Minami. Minami, are you there?
Yeah,
How
hello.
you doing?
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Yes, good morning, my love.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Hi, ladies. Hi, gents. I'm very
Yeah,
passionate
it's been-
about this subject.
Passionate.
I am a successful single mom.
Eh?
Okay.
Successful. One of
And
that. Like me.
I do respect men. My mother was married.
Yes.
All the women in my family were married
Okay.
upon having children. Yes. Some have come from domestic violence. Some have come from some had good marriages, but majority had bad experiences with men. Yes. Now, I'm not one to stereotype. Everyone's situation is different, and you can't judge. I always say in relationships, you don't know really what goes on behind closed doors.
Exactly, you don't know.
What I can say on this life is that with or without a man in your life, you can be successful. And success depends on what you want and what you seek in your life.
Exactly.
Now, unfortunately, my first child's father abandoned me when I got pregnant. And I had to make the decision to have the child or not have the child by him. And I said, I'm going to raise a successful child with or without you. And my daughter is very successful right here now in the UK. I am very successful. And my mother and my grandmother are successful women with or without marriage. So can I say something? Can I say something to men?
Hold on.
Hello, host. Can I hear you?
Minami, hold on. This is the host, okay?
Yes.
You said something that you were raised by a single mom, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, hold on. Everybody can be successful, but when you talk about dealing with men, that's why you're failing in dealing with men.
Okay, can I say something, host? Can I say something? Can I say something, host? Can I say something? I respect men. I've always respected my late father. He was a very successful man, yes, in my country. The problem he had, he liked women too much. So basically, he was just having children all around the place. Yes, and my mom had to divorce him because of that and domestic violence. Now, that was her situation, but she had never made me to disrespect men. Not because of her situation. She has always said there will be someone out there for you who's going to treat you right. Yes?
Exactly.
And my mom is very good advisor. She tries to say things on both coins, both sides of the coins. She gives me very objective advice. And because of her good advice about men and situations, positive or negative, and I've had relationships. I'm not in my 20s, I'm not in my 30s, I'm in my 40s, yeah? Will I like to get married? Yes, I will get married, but if the person is compatible with me. I have worked so hard, yes, to get where I am. There's no way I'm going to settle for less. I've met guys on all economic strata. You understand me? I have intellectual conversations. I have young boys chasing me. I have older men chasing me. So it's not a problem getting men. Women are not stranded in getting men. Women are not stranded. Our issue nowadays, we don't want men to use us. We don't want men to use us. We want men to use us. We are not stranded. You guys are everywhere. We are not stranded. A successful woman has a husband. Yeah, she's happy. She can travel when she's
I will give you back the mic. This is the same thing that keep happening all the time. It's like it's like a circle, just like mother, like
I'd
daughter.
like to say,
yes, your mother was phenomenal.
I think it should be noted.
Your mother was phenomenal. She was great, giving you advice on how to succeed, how to make money. But she didn't give you the best advice on how to deal with men and how to pick men. Because a lot of you women don't know how to pick men. The same thing that happened to your mother, relationship didn't work out. And the same thing is happening to you when it's about dealing with men. So that's why if every father can be honest with their daughters.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like mother, like daughter, the same circle keep happening. So that your mother can.
Are you wishing that on her daughter or something?
Okay, but when you talk about dealing with men, if I ask you now, you've been in a lot of failed relationship, and now you end up being a single mother. Same thing happened to your mom, picking the wrong man.
You don't have to project that on the daughter.
The wrong man. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's what
Can
she
we
said. I'm
just
using
take
exactly what
note
she said.
of how many
All
women
right. So at the end of the day,
have came onto
what
the panel?
Campbell said.
I think that's quite unfair, but anyway. Okay.
Hold on. When you have men, when the host is talking, you can't keep interrupting Strella. What the hell is wrong with you? When you're talking and I'm talking, how can I finish what I'm saying? Can you just mute when I'm done, then you can speak? I'm talking and you're talking right back. How is that cool? When I'm done, then I give you back the mic. It's an open panel anyway. So this just like mother, like daughter, the same thing keep happening. It's like a circle. Oh, I was raised by a single mom. You also end up being a single mom. That's the same thing. It doesn't change anything. Yes, you can be successful if you chase your goals and your dreams and your businesses. But when you talk about dealing with men, you are failing because you always end up picking the wrong men. Your mother did the same thing. You are doing the same thing. And if you have a daughter, you still pass that knowledge to you. It's still going to happen. So you need men in your life to advise you and guide you on how to pick men. Couple, go ahead.
And Odi, I want to say this. The word I heard you said was, you cannot settle for less. This is where I have problem with you women, especially when you are a single mother. Stop telling us that you cannot settle for less because you are already less. You already have a child. A baby already came out of you. That
And my
alone.
pussy's still tight.
Hey, can I speak? Can I finish? That alone make you
My pussy is
average.
still tight.
That alone make you bare minimum of all women. Okay, because
Minimum
we still
of
have.
Dan.
Hey, this is the problem.
It's very
This is the problem.
embarrassing.
You can't control yourself. You see, because you are a single mother too, you can cry for all I care. You are telling us that you can't settle for less. If you meet a man today, you are not settling for that man. It's that man that is settling for you. For Christ's sake, that man does not have a child. You have a child. That man will have to be a stepfather to your child. So why are you telling us you are not settling for less? This is the problem that we have with majority of you women. You claim that you are successful, you have money, you have this, you have that. But that is not equal to your sexual marketplace value. You are a single mother with baby.
Yeah.
No man wants to settle for less. Okay? Thank you.
No, I totally disagree.
Exactly.
The men who step in and raise other men's kids are really
Mina, you don't have to take what they're saying personally. I promise you. Don't even listen to. Just close your ears. When they're speaking, just close your ears.
Let me tell you why it's so disgusting. A single mother is going to come, I don't want to settle for less. My dear, you're already a single mom. You already have an extra baggage, okay? If a man wants to deal with you, he has to deal with you with your kids, all right? So look at the world we're calling it. A lot of men are accepting this baby mama.
They go around telling you.
Two different baby.
No, I don't want
So
that.
there's a lot of stupid men out there accepting all this bullshit. Real men.
Respond now. Can I respond now?
I want to say something real quick.
I want to respond. You said I can
I'm
respond.
settling for you. You're not settling for me. Okay?
You said I can
I-
respond. Please, I want to respond.
Hold on, this trailer, 1 minute, please.
You just got here now.
I said please. No, I said please. At least I'm being a gentleman. I feel the problem is actually the Western society. The standard of what they call the real man is so low, like so low, to a point whereby they feel like, okay, the woman feels, even if they have like 10 children, they are the price, like they cannot settle for less. If we are to look at it like the way women want men to do better, if we should look at them, then you should probably come with no baggage when you're coming around. But you have a kid out of you already. What happened to the father of those babies? Why did he leave? Why did he decide not to wife you or put a ring on it? Why did he decide not to you are not wife worthy? So if someone can actually make a baby out of you and you are not bringing that baggage to another person and you're asking that person to take you that way and you are telling us that you cannot settle for your less, that man is actually doing you a favor. That man is actually the real price. You should not be saying that you cannot settle for less because what is your value?
Okay, can I respond?
What's your value from that angle? Okay, yeah, you can.
So I find it very interesting. This lady, she came here. She was so respectful. She said hi to everybody. And then she started telling us a little bit about her life story. And she went on to say about some things. I think I heard some domestic violence in there and stuff like that. And then she ended up saying that she cannot settle for less because she's already seen a pattern of women being treated a certain kind of way, which is bad, that she doesn't want that. I think If I'm wrong, maybe I didn't like. If I'm saying the wrong thing, please forgive me. But I'm just trying to paraphrase what she said. And she's literally just opening up to you guys here, and you guys are trying to tell her that what? Are you guys not embarrassed of yourselves? Like what did she say to deserve what you guys are telling her? Because she came up nicely talking about her life, saying, you know, she has seen this and this and that, and because of those reasons, she doesn't want to settle for less. She didn't say she it's not a crime, right? She didn't say she wants to unalive anybody. She didn't say she wants to harm anybody. She just said her standards, which is hers, her own. If you are the kind of man that cannot be with this kind of woman, you can be quiet respectfully. But I'm sure there's a lot of men out there that can be with a woman like this. So when you guys telling her all this, you know, disrespectful, derogatory language, oh, you have no value, that's crazy. You guys should be embarrassed of yourselves.
Okay, let me respond to that.
She also didn't
On this platform,
anyone here.
hold on. We do not sugarcoat. We're not pandering. We don't pander to women. Yes, she said she was raised by. She's trying to prove why being raised by a single mom is the best. There's nothing wrong with. That's what she was trying to do when she came up here. I was raised by my mom. My mom was a single mother, and now I'm successful.
Oh, she said something about violence. She said that even she was not raised to hate men.
We're not trying. Listen, we're not trying to put that down. We're just telling her the reality, the truth.
So she should say that the violence. That's what you are saying.
Nobody taught you how to deal with men. Even your mother can teach you how to deal with men. That is the job of a father or the men in your life. And she's trying to make us try to say that she was trying to say single mother, and yet she's perfect making money. So that's why when we were in Canberra, say you need to start listening to men. You know, I'm talking about real men. So she didn't have any male figure to guide her properly. That's why she ended up being a single mom.
Okay,
if every father can look at the
how can you learn?
Okay, so
From
that's
men.
one of the problems.
Yeah, anything she says.
Before she came
trying to point out, okay?
before she came up, she was trying to tell us that she came from generation of women. Her grandmother, her mother, her. Okay, let's look at the journey. I don't know if her grandmother is a single mother, but it's obvious her mother is a single mother. She is a single mother. Her daughter now might likely also be a single mother. So tell me, how is that a family structure? How is that a standard that will work or a system that will work in the household? That's bullshit. So if we are talking, people want us to kiss your asses. We're not going to kiss your asses. We're going to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? So if you should start prioritizing men in your life, because you cannot be having family alone and raising children alone, because many of you women, many of you single mothers has failed 90% of the time when you are raising children alone. So if you want to do that child a favor, get a father figure. Get a father figure in that child.
Exactly.
That's what you do.
Exactly. Now, let me also add this to what Kapwa just said right now, so I can go to Evani. If you check the stats out there, single mothers can raise kids alone. Almost 90% of single parents' household are headed by single mom. The stats go on and on. Like 90% of homeless and runaway children are from single mother household. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother household. 80% of youth in prison are from single mother household. 85% of children who shows behavior disorder are from single mother household. This is a study. It goes on and on. So kids do better in two parents household. You both need your father. No, it's not false. You both need both parents.
You get your statistics from .com.
Okay. Because you are listen. Women
many of you
to be
you get your statistics from fake stats app. Like you don't know how to read you can't get accurate statistics.
No, that's not fake.
No, where do you get your statistics from? Is it from .com? Where do you get your statistics from?
Go to blackdemographic.com. You see
.com.
Study there.
.com.
What do you want to say? We're not trying to put you down. These are all facts, okay?
These are not facts.
Stop
No.
thinking that you don't need men. You know, if you had a baby, let the baby
It
find
depends when you are
She
saying
she
down.
was raised not to hate men.
Did
She
she go
clearly even
and
said
that's
that, I think she even said that the mom
then?
did not teach her that she should hate men or this and that. She's not even coming from that point of hating men or anything like
I
that.
thought she wasn't.
I don't understand the argument. Men leave, and now we're saying that women are not capable of raising children alone. Well, stop leaving your children. Why are you leaving your children with women that you don't think are capable to look after them?
Right.
Go ahead.
Doesn't make sense.
Does it really make sense?
Why do you
Exactly.
think men leave?
Because they're pieces of shit.
No, they're not. Most men,
They are.
men love children. Listen, let me
Who
tell
told
you
you
something.
that?
Even love children more than women. We love kids, we love children. So sometimes
Not
these women
every
If you
man.
love
Maybe
children, you can be able to
let me
sleep for a
finish,
whole month.
okay?
You will not see your
Sometimes
child.
these
How do
women
you
try
love
to
the
turn the kids
children?
against the father. They try to take the kids away, or they just try to destroy your life or put you
For
in child
goodness
support.
sake,
So let me
Very
also give you
painful when
another
you talk
angle of
about you
that.
love
Why does the
children, when you
man,
can
hold
say
on,
no
Miss
without
Trella,
not seeing your
why does the man
children.
have to fight for custody? Why do I have to
You're
fight?
just
get a
giving one
lawyer,
How many of you
go
fight for
court,
custody?
Fight. Why do you put me in that situation, for Christ's sake? That's what most men are leaving because they are
Okay,
tired.
let me give you another
Why
example
would
about
you
that.
Why are you trying to take the kids away from the man?
Okay, let me
Why?
tell you this.
And the
You
system
use
in the West, in the UK, in the United States doesn't favor the men. So
Okay.
the system
That is why
favors the
people are
women
crying
more.
now.
Okay, listen.
And
You
men,
use one.
men like
You
you
use
also
one.
create that is not favor you guys. Men like you.
This
So go
one
and fight men
specific
that is
issue
creating that.
over
Not
parental
women
rights.
That's
that
what I'm
is
saying.
just
You're using one vantage point
them
to
in.
generalize everything.
Men
I
like
just
you,
want
the
to ask you.
judge like you, is one that is
Let me tell you
creating that for
something.
you
Do
guys.
you know you probably you
You
like
can't
kids
pay
and
lawyer
that's maybe something you're
to
saying
drag
now
your
until
child
you
so
have
bring
those kids
in
because
your
a
children
lot of
life. You
men.
can't pay lawyer.
Let me explain this. A
Women
lot of
use
men
it against
say they love kids. Oh,
They love kids.
and
When
then
you
when
can
the
sleep
kid is
alone
born,
without not seeing
they're
your
like,
children.
yelling at the mom like, yeah, your kid is crying. Come and take the baby. They cannot change diapers.
Never.
Most relationships gets destabilized once kids come into the picture. I don't know, for some reason, maybe the foundation of the relationship was not strong. But as soon as kids come, you find people divorcing, separating, right? Men claim that they like kids, but actually when the responsibility,
maybe women and
when
men
the
are good.
responsibility
Why all of
comes,
them? Why
they want to run
their
away. They want the
voices
mom to do everything.
rate
The
is
baby's
high?
crying, take your kid. They change
After
the diaper.
2020,
The baby wants food.
2026.
Most men want the responsibility
Generally
of the
to
kid
say,
when the
see
kid is
divorce
already
rates.
older and has been raised to a point where they can do things for themselves. And even at that, some men don't even want the kids. So it's not that all men, like some men, I know, of course, there's some men that want kids and they like kids, but it's not all. Most of them think they like kids. Actually, they say they like kids, but when it comes to the real issue, they have children, then you see their true colors. So it's not true when you say that you're trying to say that the only issue is that these women are chasing them out of the household. That's not true.
Leaving kids is a privilege that women don't really have.
They cannot leave the kids.
If a woman leaves a family, she will forever be marked as a mother who isn't raising her kids. Men walk out all the time.
Let me respond to that, okay? Women are the one breaking families and breaking their homes
Who
today.
told you that?
Taking their kids out of their
When they
favorite
allow you
school,
to, when you want to
while you were
visit them,
talking, you
they
keep
will
doing
say
this
you should
shit.
leave.
I didn't interrupt you. Let me finish. Okay, women are the one breaking home, initiating divorce, leaving marriage with inconceivable differences. You are the one leaving your household.
If they refuse to take what you are giving,
no, it's not men. Women initiate divorce
you want
70
to
to
take
almost
your
90%
own.
of the time. Not men.
When you are married,
men
you are
don't just
different.
leave their marriage
If
because
you are
marriage
married
is a
and
huge
you are
investment for
single,
men.
So why do you allow
Don't
that?
just walk away. But
that's
you
what she's
women are
telling
walking
you.
away from marriage for flimsy excuses. I am not happy. You're destroying the family unit. It is not the men. And you know men love kids and you use the kid against the men all the time.
Even the way you are
That's
saying
exactly
it,
what
sounds
keeps happening.
weird.
Okay, yeah, let me go. I can't beg you.
So why do men allow women to do that?
They're willing to drop all kids of money, and you put the men on child support, and women are the ones destroying the family unit today. It's not men.
Can you say the same situation for Africa, or you're just describing the West?
I believe everywhere around the world, everywhere.
But you're talking about child support, this and that. You're talking about westernized ideologies and stuff like that. So why is the African mindset? Let me hear it.
Let me tell you why, Bishwela. Let me just answer you why. When a woman is hurt, she's doing everything to destroy that man. Or probably you had a disagreement with your husband or your boyfriend or anything. So, or maybe you caught him cheating. So most of the women, we want to use the kid as bait to destroy that man. Jamie used to say it here all the time that the day my husband cheated on me, I would destroy him.
Yeah, why are you cheating on the mother of your kids?
Okay, so because you're hurt and you're not lying to
because you're hurt.
So
after that one first.
Daddy left you.
I'm here.
All you do is you lie and tell the
yo must be there some slow ass motherfuckers up in this
one. Why aren't men strong enough to stop that?
And you are evil. Okay, that's what you do. You destroy generation. You destroy your kids' life by turning it against their
That
father.
is the pain
Give the
them.
father custody if you know you can take care of these kids. Why are
Oh,
you taking them to
Kezia,
court? Why are you putting them on child support? Why are you trying to take
also-
the house away?
Yeah.
Why are you doing all those
I have
shit?
to listen.
Why can't you just leave it?
This fella, I have a question for you. Would you agree with me that, sorry, Okapo, Odi, would you agree with me that it is women that actually change the dynamics of relationship and marriages?
How?
Because most
That's
of
for
you,
me.
most of women, yeah, you are there for your personal and selfish gain, transactional.
See? I don't
But not
understand.
Once you are getting
Django,
out
I
of
don't
marriage
women are like
understand.
that.
Women are
no,
services where you are.
95% of I'm
You
talking
are
about
the
this
payer.
modern
I
women,
don't
the women
understand.
that were dealing
Them
with
work for you in your house.
a
Them do
lot of
anything
homes,
for
just
you in
like
your
Odi
house.
was saying,
You
a
are
lot
not
of
a
homes, they look
provider.
at
And
it,
if you
yeah,
can't provide,
once
as the
it's,
woman is providing for herself, why are you
once there
there?
is divorce, women ends up taking probably like 70% of what the man has
If
actually
you
done
pay
in
them more,
his entire life.
see,
And they put him on child support just a way to punish him more and more.
Okay, I
Women,
ask,
yeah,
hey,
whatever
Django, I have
yeah,
a question
40,
for
yeah,
you.
okay,
guys see
okay,
child
okay.
support
Yeah,
as
it's
punishment.
close
It's
to
just
60.
taking care of
Right,
your
well,
child.
And then
Let me ask you
what
this.
is
Yeah,
trying to
I
Talking
would
about
happen
child.
was just
No,
one
no,
thing putting
no,
and
No,
just
Django, I
taking
want
care
to
of the
ask a
child.
question to
Wait.
Yes, no, market. Hold on,
Why do
darling.
I have to keep paying you?
Okay,
Wait, why do
Django,
I have
let
to
me
keep
ask you
paying
this.
It's
Let
not
me ask you
paying
this,
the mother,
Django.
it's
Why do I
paying
have
for
to
the
keep paying you?
child.
That is like me paying a
Okay,
salary
Django,
for your
let me
job. That is
let me
your
Child
job.
wait. Just
support
just
does
hold
not
on a second,
even
lads.
pay
Just a
for
moment. I want to ask him a question.
25%.
Oh, Lord,
Child
just
support
shut
doesn't
up.
even
You are
pay
not.
for 25% of a child's upbringing.
I don't care. I don't have to
75%
pay you
is on
a
the mother.
salary for doing
Okay,
your
stop
job.
yelling.
It's
First of all,
not
stop
for
yelling.
her, it's for your
That is
freaking
my
child.
sperm.
The truth
That
is,
is my
men,
not for
sperm,
her.
and that is your egg.
Okay, now let me ask you.
Okay,
Wait, it is
Django,
egg, not egg,
Django,
not
let me
egg,
ask you a
egg,
question.
egg, not egg.
Okay, Mr.
So,
Ella, can
Django,
we ask him a question?
No, I wanted to ask him a question. Just a moment,
Hold
lads,
on, you
because
always have a question.
no, he had asked me a
Jesus
question.
Christ.
He asked me a question. I've not asked any question to anybody.
Ask me. You never
No,
answered me. You
no,
asked me a
but I
question
want
back
to.
in
No,
return.
wait.
No. Don't ask me any question. And I'm
No,
not
but you
answering
asked me a question.
because you
You
failed
asked me a
to answer
question.
me. I'm not answering.
You asked me a question.
So let them speak. Okay, these are the two new people on the panel. Eva, me. You can
But he asked me a
speak
question and I want to ask a
also-
counter question to him.
No, hold on. You're going to ask a question back. I'll give you 1 minute. Be patient. Evan, go ahead. Let's hear it from the new panelists.
Well, I'm going to give you my side of the story, which is probably a bit unusual, but I'm just after leaving my 20-year marriage. I am almost 50, so at this stage of my life, it's pretty tough. But I'll give you my reasons because your prompt is asking why modern women do that. And I will tell you how I did that. So I was married for 20 years and I have two kids, 17 and 16. And throughout the marriage, I had carried all the responsibility financially, emotionally. I was the one who was doing all the drop-offs, all the pickups, all the curricular activities with the kids. I was the one who was financing their needs, their clothes, their toys, their schooling, everything. Why? Because my husband wasn't really stepping up financially. And, he was quite happy that I was earning more. So it was kind of like, okay, you earn more. So you do this and that and the other, whatever. So about 10 years into the marriage, I started to voice, saying, I need some help. I need, it's too much. I'm doing way too much. You need to step up. And not much has happened. Promises were made, but nothing really changed. So when that happens to a woman, you start losing trust in your man because you don't feel supported. You don't feel that the load is carried equally, right? So, but I wasn't at the time willing to break up a family. My kids were about 8 and 7, and I kind of felt, we need to stay, maybe things will change, right? But things haven't changed, so I had to step up myself even more and trying to build my career so that I can support them financially when they get into college, etc., etc. But what happens is, you get into a state where you feel lonely in the marriage, you feel unsupported in the marriage, and, it starts to affect your mental health. I started to get depressed, I started to get burnt out, and I just couldn't carry on. So I left my husband very recently. I basically sat him down and I said, look, I can't do this anymore. There is no love. I don't have the respect that I should have for you for these reasons that I've been voicing for over the years, etc., the best thing is to separate. And I did that. Now, my husband, obviously, we have a house together, that we bought, and he couldn't actually afford to keep the mortgage himself. So I understood that, and I knew that, the only choice, if I want to leave the home and I don't want the kids to lose their home, is for me to go and rent. So I am the one who left the house. I left him the house. I told him he can stay in the house until forever. Because I know that when he dies, the house will become the kids' house, right? They'll inherit it from me and you, or me and him. So I wasn't gonna take that away from him. So I left him everything. Why I did that? Because for me, my peace and my happiness, is worth more than brick and mortar, right? So, and not only that, I left him with the house that there is a still 5-year mortgage on the house. So not only I left him with the house, I'm also financially supporting him until the mortgage is paid while I'm renting my own place. Yes, I broke up a family, people could say, because, I still have kids who are, not adults yet. They are now young adults. They are 17 and 16, so very close. But I could not carry on in a relationship where I fell alone, right? So that is the reason. And this sometimes happens to women. And, am I being judged? Am I being looked at? Yes, maybe. People probably think, oh, look at her, she left her marriage, etc. She broke up a family. But I had to do that. I had to do that for my well-being, because if I didn't do that, I would emotionally just break. So sometimes it's not the woman, sometimes it's just that your peace is valued more than whatever you've built. If your partner is not stepping up and it's not willing to share the load, then sometimes you have to make those tough choices,
That's so evil, bro. Come
No,
on,
don't
man.
talk.
That's
Please,
terrible.
don't say nothing.
I'm
Mute
sorry
your
I had
mic
to go
or you
through
get
that,
dropped.
Savami.
Mute your
Can
mic.
I ask you a
Loves.
question,
This is what
Avami?
you women have to do. Mute your mic. You're gonna get dropped. Okay, one at a time. All right. This is what you see. You women already started doing this shit. Oh, I'm sorry you have to go through this. And I'm sorry. I want to ask her some specific questions. Okay, Evany. Were there any DV in your marriage? Were they cheating?
Well, the DV, but man, no.
Did anything like that happen?
No, there was never any DV. There was never any cheating from him or me. But I just could not carry on in a relationship where you are, you're supposed to be partners, right? You are supposed to carry the load together. You are supposed to work.
Absolutely, I heard that. Absolutely, yes, absolutely.
And your partner's just not
the reason why I asked that.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I asked that question, if there's any DV, any chronic cheating,
no,
there was no such thing. Okay, no. Maybe he wasn't financially capable. Okay, another question I want to ask you is that when you got married to this man from the start, did he take full responsibility and pay the bills and buy the house from the start before everything goes sour? That's what I just want to ask you before you start taking over and supporting your husband.
No, we did. We bought the house together and we were sharing everything, except that when children come, the dynamic completely changes. You have to step up. I mean, it's not just the two of you anymore. It's now 2 more people that rely fully on you, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not just they rely on you for food or for whatever. They rely on you financially as well. And, so if you want your kids to have a good life, you do have to step up.
Okay, absolutely. Now you're trying to tell me that you left your husband because he wasn't financially capable.
No, not just financially capable. No, that wasn't about finances. It was that he was not emotionally supporting me. And that's a difference,
Can you elaborate? When you say emotionally supporting you, please elaborate more on that. Break it down. When you mean he's not emotionally supporting you, can you explain? Because you're talking about your peace. Elaborate more on that.
So, for example, right, like you have children, and I don't know if you have children yourself, but it is hard work, right? I mean, we were both working parents, so it wasn't that one of us was staying at home. And when you have 2 working parents, you should be sharing the pickups, the drop-offs to the crash, back to school, pickups in the morning. You should be sharing the curricular activities. You should be sharing all of that, right? You should be sharing the ideas for, for Christmas shopping, for holidays, for holiday planning, for finances around the house, etc., right? This should all be shared. But this was all on my shoulders. And when I had said, look, I need help, the help wasn't there. It was like, oh, you are better at that. Oh, you earn more. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I can't take a day off. Even if I was sick and I couldn't look after the kids and I was begging him to come home from work, he would be like, oh, I can't take a day off. It's too much of a short notice. Well, I can't give you notice when I'm going to be sick, right? But it was that sort of level of lack of support that was there that just eventually wears you down. You just kind of feel in the end, well, you know what do I have this partner for? Other than paying half the mortgage with me, there is really no other benefit in that, So that's the reason.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me just finish, please, guys. Okay, I'll give you the mic. All right. Nobody, you're not supposed to leave your marriage if there's no cheating, chronic cheating, or if there's no DV, domestic violence. Those are the two major reasons I agree why anybody should leave their marriage. Rather than that marriage can be fixed. Okay? You don't just give up and just walk away. You are supposed to be a helpmate to your husband. Okay?
Then the husband,
hold on. If your husband was in a situation where he's the one paying all the bills, do you think he's going to wake up one morning and tell you that he's tired, or he can't do this anymore, or he's tired, he's the one paying all the bills?
If he's paying the bill and taking care of the children, don't you know you will tire of that?
The rest of our life. Okay, but
this woman is doing the two things. He's taking the financial and he's also still doing the work of a woman. Oh, where my only.
I keep telling men these things, but you think it's a joke. This is just a typical example. Okay, but I don't want to go deep because I don't want to put your personal stuff out there. But the fact remains is that you left him because he wasn't financially capable of supporting the family. Hold on, Nicole. You will get the mic. You will speak. Let me finish, okay? Marriage is for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part. That's the vow. You took a vow and an oath to stay with that man.
That's that vow.
As long as he wasn't a chronic cheater, that's the reason most women leave anyway. Or he was committing DV on you.
Oh, everything you say right now cheating and DV?
Don't interrupt me, Bistrella. You will be dropped. Everything rather than that can be fixed. It can be fixed. But you decided to leave.
Can I speak?
Hold on.
Madam, this is it. Before you married him, how long did you guys court? Did you guys court for a longer time?
We didn't get married until we actually had the children. So we were going out together for about 3 years. And 2 years into the relationship, 2 years into the relationship, we had our first child.
I've gotten the question I'm asking. Now, when you guys had not had a child, when you guys were courting, do you know his financial capabilities? Do you understand his financial capabilities?
Yes, I did. And like I said, it wasn't about the finances at all. It was about support.
Now, you knew you were making more than him then, right?
No, not then. We were making about the same amount of money when we met. But I had tried to better myself for the family, as he just was happy to take the back seat. But it was never about the money. I never complained about the fact, that I was earning more or whatever. That was never the issue. The issue was that I needed help. And I wasn't getting that help. And even when I was voicing I needed the help, he just never
You know why I'm asking this question? The reason why I'm asking all this question, you said both of you own a house together. That means that man is not a deadbeat. At least that man contributed something.
No, of course not. No.
Hold on now. Hold on. The way you were explaining it is like this man didn't contribute.
Now you know that sound of Muslim. Or what like we go get man step up or man no step up. We go get man people can believe we money when
we were supposed to share the burden of parenting together, and I was doing it alone, and that was the issue. It was never about money. It was
it was never about money. He was also contributing the little he had, right?
Yeah, of course. We were sharing everything. Everything was 50-50.
Okay. It was just the emotional side where he was supposed to take care of the child when you are not available, and also be, emotionally connected, have a good sense of humor and all that. I mean, that was probably the problem that actually made you cut this thing off. Now just let it go. And again, let me ask you this question. Did you actually take this decision solely by yourself, or there were lots and lot of people who were your friends that was also telling you to leave this marriage?
Which friends?
No, this was a decision purely by myself, and it wasn't a decision that I made lightly. It wasn't a decision I made overnight. This was a decision I was kind of deciding over a period of maybe 5 years, because I was trying to make sure that if I do leave, because obviously all the, the requests of help and emotional support were falling on deaf ears. So I just thought, you know what, I'd be better off alone. Because what is the point of being in a marriage where you feel lonely next to someone? You might as well be alone. But I didn't want to walk away from a marriage and leave a devastation behind me. I wanted to make sure that he is financially provided for. I wanted to make sure that my kids are financially provided for.
That is.
You said it's not finance. Now you are going to finance again. You said finance was not the problem. Now you are taking on the
speak. Okay.
Yes, but when you are leaving,
hold on. You said financial issue was not the problem. Now you are still taking us back there again. That's why I was asking you.
It is, because if you are leaving a marriage, you are going to be leaving him alone.
Let me tell you, Evan, listen.
Can anyone else speak?
Hold on. I'm going to pass the mic round now, please. I will pass the mic round and you will say what you want to say. Evan, listen. Django, I will give you the mic next, okay? Let me tell you what the problem is, okay?
Django, that is another man.
Marriage can be fixed.
It's okay.
That's not enough reason for you to leave your marriage. But the problem is that when women started contributing more financially, and they will always want to be like a mother, they want to boss you around. They want you to, if you don't do this, they nag all the time because they know you're lacking financially. They will always want to control you. And the moment they can't get that control, and because there's every three sides to every story, Evani. There is your side, his side, and the truth. He's not here to speak for himself. That's the reason why we're asking you questions. We're not trying to bring you down. We're just asking questions and see what the problem is coming from. But there's no reason for you to leave. There were no DV, no cheating, no domestic violence. He was just a gentleman trying to make ends meet and trying to support his family. Everybody got flaws. You also have flaws. If he was here to speak, he's going to tell us about your flaws. He wasn't perfect. You wasn't perfect. So that's not enough reason. If you talk about DV and cheating, I was like, okay, he's a dumbass, you can leave it. But there was no cheating. There was no DV. So that's not enough reason for you to break your marriage and leave.
In my opinion,
everything's going to get better. All right.
I can give you an example, right? There was about 8 years ago, I was so burnt out, that I actually told him, look, I am absolutely burnt out. I can't keep going. I was even contemplating suicide back then. And his answer was, well, sure, what can we do? This is life most people have. I mean, sorry, but if I had a partner that I really, really love, I would do everything I possibly can to make sure that I ease the burden.
What is wrong with what he said? What is wrong with that?
What is wrong with that? Everything.
I would like to say that you've explained your situation perfectly.
Django, you can go now.
Everybody, you can ask them. We'll go to Campbell. We want to go through the men, then the women are going to say what they want to say. Django, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody, well, the question I wanted to ask, you actually touched it a little bit, but I really want to know. You said you were no longer interested in him or something due to the emotional stuff. You said it was not the financial. So I was now wondering, since you guys spent so much time together, why did it take you this long? To actually decide, when you're close to your 50s, this is when you want to go out there and just leave him with the kids. Why did it take you this long?
I haven't.
Look, can you just shut up?
When I started to realize that this marriage is not for me, I stayed for the kids because I didn't want to break up a family when my kids were 8 years old. That age, it's a critical age. They need both parents. So I stayed for them, and I thought I could keep going until they are adults. But, it gets to a point where you just can't keep going. And I was pretty proud of the fact that I stayed until they are 17 and 16. It was pretty good going.
So what difference does it make right now? Sorry. What difference does it make right now, 8 and 16, 17? What difference? That is still a family. You decided to leave the family.
I agree.
So what difference?
When I sat down with my kids and I told them that I am leaving, I was afraid. I was really afraid how they're going to take that. But to be honest, they understood. And my daughter, she's 17, and she said to me, Mom, I knew this was coming. You know, I could see how unhappy you are. She said, I'm not surprised. I just didn't know when. We were both, me and my brother, we knew, you know, so they could see how miserable I was in this relationship. And they didn't judge me, not for 1 second. They, you know, and when I told them,
don't know anything. Those kids don't know nothing.
Eva, can I ask just one personal question? Just very personal.
Yes, right.
And I don't want you to be, hold on, Bistrella, and I don't want you to be like, you know, I don't want the ladies over here to be.
Don't be afraid of your talk.
Yeah, is it better now?
what do you mean?
Probably because you're going to ask a dumb question.
So now the question is.
Can go next.
Okay, the question is the man, is he suffering from like...
Django, go ahead now.
What's up? You can't
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Django, I think you have a call. You can hear you now. I'll pay you next, okay?
Now, the question is, come on, Bishop, I just said this, not the So the question is, is the man suffering from like a medical stuff, maybe like ED, sexually? Because those are some of the stuff that a lot of people, they don't like talking about, especially when they grow older. Is he suffering from ED when it comes to your sexual lifestyle and you couldn't cope? Maybe that is why you decided to just use some kind of excuses to just step out. Because whatever you've been saying, it still doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I'm just curious.
I don't really understand your question. What do you mean ED? What do you mean?
Type dysfunction.
No.
He's trying to blame your sex life for you living. He's trying to blame your sex life.
No, that's not what he's trying to. Shut up. No, hold on.
Mommy.
Hold on. You know I asked the question. Hold on, guys. You will get the mic. Be patient. Emily, do you want to respond to that? How was the sex life in your marriage? Was it good, or does he have erectile dysfunction? That was what he's asking. If you don't want to answer the question, that's fine. But if you want to answer, you can go ahead.
Well, for the past 7 years of marriage, we were actually sleeping in separate bedrooms. So we weren't.
Exactly.
That marriage is gone since. It's gone already ever since.
Exactly.
7 years, yeah.
You want that K. Campbell to talk?
He was the one that actually created a sexless marriage.
Sexless marriage. Wow.
Exactly.
Okay, can I go after you, Campbell?
Hold on, Strella. Campbell, go ahead. What you want to say, you can go ahead.
After you, Bistrella.
Okay.
So I've heard us said multiple times.
Campbell, go ahead.
Yes. So I've heard us saying multiple times that my child, this year. It's not your child, it's our child. It's you and that man's child. But this is what usually happens. Whenever you ladies have some sort of leverage, right, you always make the wrong choices and the wrong decisions. You married this man, had a child, and then ending up leaving this man saying, oh, money is the issue now. What are you talking about? Everything you've said. Hold on.
Money is an issue. I left the man because the emotional support was an issue.
That's on your part. What emotional
That lady
support?
didn't mention money.
Hold on 1 second. What emotional support, miss? Like what?
Like stepping up and being an equal partner.
Are we stepping up emotional support?
Sharing the responsibilities of raising a family.
Which is what, miss?
Which is what? I mean, do you have children yourself?
No, I'm asking you. You said emotional support like what?
Like sharing sharing the logistical burden, like sharing, the planning, the holidays, planning for the kids' activities, planning.
It takes 5 minutes, ma'am. It takes 5 minutes going online, booking on holiday. It takes 10 minutes going on your computer, having activities booked. What are you talking about?
You have obviously no idea.
Oh, what do you? How old are you?
Problems.
I'm
You need to notice this,
21.
that as a woman, not all women, but you guys have to understand that you
Because the
like
service man,
problems
yeah,
as
guys,
women.
How you guys
Okay, are you
operate.
done? Land.
No, I haven't finished. I have
21,
not finished
yes.
this, right? So you made an issue in your marriage, yeah, which you could have easily sorted out all these issues in your marriage. If he doesn't have money and all of these things,
Wow.
talk about it. Sort the
Like the
issues
video.
out.
Good,
If
good,
he's not
good.
supporting
You are
you
good,
right
God.
emotionally
Thank
as
you so
think,
much.
have therapy, do something else. But marriage, it should be for life. That's what marriage
Life sentence?
means. It means for life. For life. Better or for worse, for life.
Yeah, that's so supposed to be. But people make it short. People make it short. Women make it short. Man make it short.
You guys always want to be comfortable. You guys always want to have money all the time and all of these things. And also, did you have any single friends, miss?
I'm married.
Okay, so who left who? You left him, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So it's your fault. You ruined
Okay,
your family.
Land. Now it's out.
You
to
ruined
Land.
it. Let me finish, please. You left your marriage, miss. So it's your fault.
Adjusa, can I talk?
Bella, stop
No,
doing
I
that.
cannot
I've told
let
you
him
for
talk.
last
Jesus.
we give it the mic. Let him finish, then you talk.
He
Don't
already
marry somebody
finished.
else.
He
Stop
landed.
worrying
He
about
already
No, I
finished.
haven't. No, I'm asking a question.
Mute your mic. Let him finish.
Berating her now.
Jesus
You
Christ.
just gonna let her berate her?
That's not let you have the mic and you will speak. That's what I have with you women. That's why I don't like in a conversation like this. I sometimes will drop all the women. Okay?
How is it berating her?
Let him finish. Why are you hurrying now? Why are you doing that?
How is this berating her? How is it berating her? A lot of you women lack accountability. That's your biggest problem. Y'all don't have accountability. You're not like little kids, little children. How is that berating her? Telling her that, oh, it's not emotional.
Comfortable, which is not right. This era we get it comfortable.
Can you calm down?
This is what I'm saying. A lot of you. Let me finish, miss.
I'd like to just respond to the comment you made.
Let me
No,
finish.
let him finish. Okay, finish.
Let me finish. And this is the issue.
I said, mute your mic. I will let Campbell finish. They hate churches.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like the video. Before you go, like the video, please.
Like, this is crazy. Y'all don't see it. This lady next to me left her marriage because she felt like he wasn't being emotionally supportive with her.
Oh, thank you.
Your happiness as a woman is not.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
The man, you have to make your own happiness as a woman. The man himself, he should be fulfilled as a man in himself, happy as a man in himself. His happiness is not dependent.
Okay, how long are you going to take to land?
Should he be happy in a relationship? Yes. Should she be happy in a relationship? Yes. But your happiness is not, your emotional well-being is not solely dependent on the person you're with.
Okay, we've had you. Have you landed?
Yeah, I've landed.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. Thank God.
And who said your next? Who said meet your max trainer? Who said your next?
No, I was gonna go after him and then that.
No. For doing that, you're not next to coach.
No, fuck you. I don't give a shit.
Can I say something, Ogie?
Meet your fucking mic.
I haven't talked really since I got here, so I would like to react to what Campbell said.
All right, go ahead, Lance.
First of all, this woman carried the financial, the emotional, and the mental load in her family. She asked for help many years ago. She told him, I can't do this anymore. This is too much. I need help. He didn't change. He made excuses, did not change to help her. Then finally,
I saw. Thank you. I saw. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Sherry. That is okay.
And it's your fault. And he did not have to do shit. He did not have You are not saying
Stacy,
anything to him.
oh,
You're
thank
saying
you.
that to fix a marriage was on her. He didn't have to do anything to fix that marriage. You just want her to take it all and suffer. Yes, of course she left him, and she warned him a decade ago. He could have changed. He could have started helping her. But he didn't. No, Harry, I'm not an unhappy wife because I do not have an inconsiderate prick of a husband. I have a lovely husband who helps me in the household and who helps me raise the children. So,
Can I ask you a question?
yes, you can.
Was the wife, was the man first? You know,
I have a cancer,
first
okay?
the man was providing. The man was bringing the little he can.
Like the video, guys. Like the video.
Hold on now. Hold on.
The put out the
She
screen
said
and
that
give
she
me like.
asked him that please, can you take off from work and come? Probably that happens probably once. Not something that happens.
Oh, if you have small children, you get sick all the time.
Look,
you know nothing about family life.
Now, what I
Okay, I like
agree
it.
with
Thank you.
is
Yes, it's
he
not
has the
for
financial burden,
like.
mental burden, and all that. I agree with you 100% of the time.
Yes,
Okay,
thank
with
you.
that. But when Odi asked her, Odi said, "Is there violence in that marriage?" It is a no-no. Is there DV? It is a no-no. Is there whatever? She said no. Now, look, are you also going to advise a woman to walk out of a marriage just because of there is an emotional issue?
Because you call it just to you, but to the person, it's not just.
Really emotional though, is it? Because you're saying he's the provider, but she was the provider. Because it's not her situation. I think a person should leave a marriage as they when they want to. You cannot force a person to stay in a marriage.
Okay, can I say something? I wanted to say something.
Hold on, guys. Everybody needs to go around, okay? Some people have been patient, okay? Nicole, Borg, Strella, be patient, okay?
I was literally going to speak after. Why are you being biased?
No. Don't hurry people up next time.
Are you menstruating or something? What's wrong with you, Odi?
If you do that, that's how you what you're going to keep getting.
I have a question.
You don't land the place so other people can speak, Love.
You let Campbell just talk and rant for 5 minutes, and I'm not even talking for a minute. And
I think you should land and give you.
What happened? I need to ask you a question.
Oh my God, we can't have
You are like a near one. Oh, I just drop me out because you did clap for boom. You make me laugh.
Because you got very angry very fast. What
happened? It's like he's menstruating or something. God.
Is it because Capo was here?
Women don't listen.
And I told you yesterday the Capo was the alpha?
You are over talking. When I said hold on, you hold on so we can run the show.
You Capo over talking you, I found in one sentence.
Logs, can you just go ahead?
You guys, really?
Oh my God.
I like this conversation, a very sweet conversation. It make me laugh, it make me smile. Please like the video as we listen to marriage issues, marriage mental, marriage of nowadays. Why is it broken? Why that voice everywhere? We need to know. I'm listening to a conversation.
Thank you. I just want to say to Barney, well done for being strong enough to make a decision for yourself. We shouldn't stay in relationships and situations just because we're not getting beat up. That's not a reason to stay. Willie doesn't hit me, so I have to stay. That's bullshit. You said to this man 10 years before the fact what you needed in the partnership. So you made a decision that basically suited you both.
Let me see what it means. I have to check that first. You say my hair is do you know where my hair starts? Do you know it?
that decision for yourself and don't let any man or anyone
just come and tell me that. Did you know how to say hello?
that decision.
I block you now. You say, if I hide you from my channel, no, you say, why did you hide me?
Okay, I want to go next because I've been dying to speak something. I don't know if OD is menstruating today. I don't know what is wrong with you.
Bog, Sub, go ahead. I told you you're going to go last, Australia. Bog, what do you want to say?
Hi.
I see what you're doing. All right, now I'll wait.
Let Bog go. You keep interrupting. If you do that, this is what's going to happen to you. Bog, go ahead.
Hi, can I respond to the prompt or do I have to respond to like the current topic?
No, I want to talk about this one and then you can talk about the prompt after.
Okay, go ahead, Australia now.
Yeah, Odi, what the fuck is wrong with you today? Are you turning to a pussy nigga or something? What's wrong with you?
I need to put you in check.
Which in check? Okay, so how have you done it? What have you done now? What have you achieved? Okay, what have you achieved?
I've achieved a whole lot because now you be quiet, you don't overtalk. If you overtalk, you get
No, you didn't do nothing. I just decided to be that. I decided that. You didn't do shit.
All right, go ahead, do what you want to say, okay?
And you have a fucking echo. Can you mute? So, actually, I'm so proud of Evami because she's in a childish panel, and I like her constraint not to respond or to argue. You know what I like about this? It's everybody is actually talking about her issue. Everybody has put themselves inside. They know the better thing to do. They understand more. They have seen the other picture more. Everybody is expert, and I just want to congratulate her for being so constraining herself not to, when somebody says something, she jumps onto it and she's not even correcting anything. She's literally just answering the question. And I like that because I think she's mature enough to understand she's in a panel full of people that don't know what they're talking about. You guys didn't even hear half of the shit she said. You did not comprehend anything she said. Okay. Listening skills. You guys cannot listen. I don't know if you guys, whatever. I don't know if you guys are deaf or something, like your ears are blocked, because if you heard what she said, that's not the response you're going to say. And this is it Campbell? I'm not even going to talk about you. But eventually, what I was going to say is, your kids looked at you as a mom and were like, you know what? We kind of saw this coming. We kind of expected it. We just didn't know when. The kids. People think that children are just passive.
I stop. Thank you so much. Please like the video. Double tap the screen. We have 4 likes. When you like, it becomes 5 likes.
They have their own autonomy. They can see that something is wrong within their family dynamic, especially parents.
Thank you so much for the
and
sub.
for the kids, her children, to say, "Oh, mom, we can see that you've been unhappy, and now we are seeing this and that, and finally we were just waiting." I think that to her, Evami, I think that is a relief for her as well. She feels happy. She's like, okay, yes, I was doing this for the kids. I wanted to stay longer for the kids. I tried that, but I tried until I couldn't try no more. But I'm even glad that my kids can understand me. And that is a blessing and a relief for her. And for the fact that her kids didn't judge her, you guys will come on this panel to judge her. Who do you guys think you are? What can you even say? She opened up, said her story, and she was vulnerable, right? She expected to be met with warmth, receptiveness, resonance. But you guys are, just saying nonsense, rubbish, just talking nonsensical things that are not even making sense. So I just want to say, eventually, Ivami, I'm glad that I'm landing. I'm glad that you didn't.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't listen to that, and I'm finishing.
Let me just
I know this is what you
answer
women
this.
are.
What you
That's
just
why the reason why I let you women go last. Evany, hold on. The reason why I let you women go last, I know this is what you would do. Evany, I want to say this to you quickly. First of all, you guys are sleeping in separate bedroom. That is not marriage anymore. And I know you started that shit in that household. You put that man in second.
You don't know anything.
You know
Why
what
you talking
just,
like
hold
that?
on, let me finish, Trella. Hold on. Let me tell you what you just did. You just give that man freedom. The freedom he has been looking for a very long time. Because here he's probably in the second, but he's sleeping in 2 separate bedrooms. So congratulations, you just did that man a favor to be free from your bondage.
Well,
I
do you
know
know,
when
do
women
you
pay
know
the
what,
bills of
what's
women.
the most
Hold on, let me
beautiful
finish, Evami. We're not going to sugarcoat on this platform. We're not here to pander to women. If you're right, we'll tell you when you're right. If you're wrong, we'll tell you when you're wrong. He's not here to speak for himself. I know he has his own flaws. And if he was here, we would check him and tell him, you didn't stand up as a man. You didn't lead your household. We would say the same thing to that man, to your husband.
Man, only Agboya, only Agboya, Tana. I say, man, I'm grown now.
You started that shit. Because women always start that shit. Oh, I don't want to sleep in the bed. You go get your own bedroom. And you put that man in sexless marriage, and he was starving for a very long time. He couldn't leave, but yet he was still faithful, still doing the best he could. He was still working, trying to provide the little way that he can. But just because you do more,
do you know they the woman they do married do you maloreke but the woman no so
these
no
things happen in marriage, but there's always a way to rekindle the fire and the romance in relationship. You shouldn't just walk away. There's a way to make it work. That's what we're trying to tell you. As long as there's no DV, there's no chronic cheating, there's every broken marriage can be fixed.
oh yeah me that why you don't you go imagine oh me that you don't go imagine that's like being that's not the
He didn't walk away despite the fact you put him in a sexless marriage. You were sleeping in a separate bedroom. Why didn't he walk away? Why didn't he file for divorce? He didn't do it. But you women always initiate the divorce. When the moment you're tired, you want to leave. And now you're saying all those shit that, oh, my kids say that, oh, I know you know, that's most kids have been brainwashed by their mothers. They're always on the mother side all the time.
She left
the
them
kids
with
are always on the mother side.
God.
Because the mother, let me finish. Let me finish because the mother is there to nurture the children. So sometimes this happens. A lot of men are going through this pain and suffering. They can't even say nothing. They're struggling to care for their family. So because you make more money, that doesn't give you the right to put that man down. That doesn't. I know he's had his own flaws. I'm going to call out his flaws. You're supposed to be helping his husband. Lux, don't talk. I'm almost done.
Shut up.
Okay? That's why I keep telling men, as a man, you need to keep seeking for power. Stop seeking for love. Women are not loyal. They will leave you the moment
the power no my
About her own story now, but literally women can't
shut the hell up.
Nico, shut your mouth up.
Nico, mute your mic. Let me finish. I'm almost done. So this is the problem I keep telling men.
Let me just finish.
Keep seeking for power. Women leave you when you're down.
I am
down. They are ready.
hello
And she's right here.
Okay.
I am
But
now.
at the end of the day, Evani, I have nothing against you. Hold on, Evani. I want to give you. Let me even give you a round of applause first. I need to commend you for you've been. Despite the fact that everything you say, you've been receptive, you've been calm, collective. You're not crashing out. I have to commend you on that part because that's why we haven't disrespected you so far. We're just telling you the truth because you
disrespect so far so
Oh God.
you're welcome I like the video, share the video. Let's continue the year. We are listening to marriage issues.
You know, and you want to leave, that's your choice. But this is the truth we're telling you. That marriage can be rekindled.
She already left. What are you guys trying to solve? She left.
Let me just finish my something, okay? I'm living alone now for 4 months, and we have made a arrangement with my husband that we are going to have a share parenting. So they are with me 4 days a week, and they are with him 3 days a week, and then the following week we switch. And I can tell you, my kids were here only yesterday, and my daughter said to me, "Mom, that's the first time I'm seeing you happy in a very long time. And to me, I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you think of my decision. I know."
No, yeah, they want you to be in that place that you are not happy. That is what they so that they can be able to have their ego. But when you leave, your happiness becomes their nightmare.
When you put in the second he was not missing.
Thank you, Ivali.
This women, you people are dangerous.
I don't put that here. I don't want to give attention to anybody.
Quote me wrong anyway. It is that sexless marriage thing. That is the major thing. She doesn't want to go into details about it. If you look at what she's saying, hold on, Bishrella, hold on, just hold on. If you listen to what she's saying, yeah. If you listen clearly to how this woman is talking about ex, she still loves that man, but it is beyond reasonable doubt.
Taking your own narrative when it's considering.
Leave me alone. A very intelligent question on the conversation. So who is now supporting you now emotionally?
Because they are not sharing it.
Supporting you emotionally now. Who's the best?
Nobody.
I have my children. I devote my life to them.
So initially, your children were not in the house supporting you.
No, because they were small.
I don't think Kapua had sex in a very long time.
Half the week and half the week
I
with
said,
their
these
dad.
women, they want to leave. They want to go.
Yes. This is a setting.
I don't know. Somebody's
Let me tell you
How
something.
old are you?
There are two things that don't happen to
21.
you, Evan. Listen, now you're back in the street with how many kids? I don't know how many kids you have. Now
2.
you're coming back as a single woman. You're not going to be a girlfriend, not a wife anymore.
Does it matter?
So you're going to invite
Is that what counting towards life?
a lot of kids
Yes.
that are gonna start-
Everything is life.
The dating game sucks right now. You're going to be smashing that. Just get ready. The dating smashing out there.
And so,
I know that's what you women want because you want
Yeah, baby, will smash you now. They will be knocking.
Exactly. There's a lot of bad boys out there that are ready right now. Before a man is going to even propose,
those are
now,
lies.
he's going to take that. He's going to keep smashing and smashing and smashing before he propose. You had a man that married you.
Doesn't matter.
You work on it and you guys, but you just wanted to leave. He didn't want to leave despite the fact he was sleeping in 2 different house room. He wasn't having sex. Your husband was also depressed. He was sad. But it's all about you. My happy. What about his happiness? What about him? Nobody's talking about this man. What he's going through. We don't know what he went through. We don't also know what he went through. Okay. So we're not even talking about him. He
This
wasn't
man
getting
is now
sex.
free
He was
to
kind
go
of
out
down
and be happy.
financially. He was struggling to provide for his family. But nobody cared about what a man thinks. Nobody cared about men. Be sure that hold on.
Why
Nobody
do
cared
you?
about the man. He wasn't making enough money.
Okay. It's not my
You
business.
know what I like about this issue? Please, just a moment.
Listen to that. Listen to that shit now.
It's not my business.
Oh, my kids say that. Oh, mom, this is the only time I see you.
The person you are asking.
You've been talking and talking.
Okay. You should like, I will
Who's
drop
wife?
you now.
Who's wife? Are you there? You have
So
been
this is
trying
what
to
we're
say.
saying. As a
The
man,
question is not
you're
about
listening,
me.
guys. Just get ready at the end of the day. Have a contingency.
The people
plan.
passing by.
Don't seek for power, because women will leave you at the end of the day.
I'm not for people. I'm not the people. I'm just a single. Yeah.
Because you have money.
People pass. People go.
Talking
People
about
come
someone's
from.
story that she's
That is
actually.
life.
What I like about this.
Sometimes you will be in the bus. Only one will be in the bus.
The fact that she's right here.
Sometimes you be in the taxi. Only one will be in the taxi.
Go down there. Get the hell out of here. So, Evany, I want to say that I appreciate you for sharing your story. We're not trying
No,
to
a bad
bring you
thing.
down. This
It's
is
a normal
not
life.
for everybody listening to also
I
learn.
remove that
The men
because it
here are just
doesn't
speaking fact.
add to
We don't
anything.
hate you. We don't hold anything against you. We're just trying to give you the best advice that
Just
that marriage could have been saved.
can just
Maybe
say hello and you
therapy
pass.
was
That's all.
you were done. I think you were tired and all that, but he can still be fixed. So we appreciate you.
You know what?
And, we don't hate you.
It doesn't matter.
I would like to ask.
They were once small, but today they are big. That is life. Do you think? Do you reason life? You are reasoning on the. You are reasoning a bad life. You are not reasoning life. When you were born, you were small. Today you are grown. Life is like that. What is the problem about that?
So, yeah, I won't touch on.
So you think people that start big, they were not small before?
I'll say about the prompt.
When you were born, you were small. Today you are big.
Women are miserable and
Mhm.
single. And
When you
not
were
alone.
small, you were
Because
6 years. You go to school. Today you can write, you can type. Life is step by step.
very, very
If you don't
different.
think life like this, sorry, I can't help you.
We viewed marriage as like a lifelong union between one person and their spouse. But now we kind of just see it as like a transactional thing. We don't see it as like this union between two souls of love. And there's
I sub to you when you only have 50 sub. Oh, so if you sub to me when I was having 50, meaning you are not thinking life. You are still thinking backwardness. Your life is still thinking backwardness. If you know you sub with person, me, when I was having 50, and you think like this, you don't have brain. You go to my page now and see how many subscribers I have. It's to tell you life move, life goes on, life doesn't stop, life progress. So it's to tell you if you saw me when I was having 50 subscribers, You should know that there's a progress. I have 5,000 subscribers. So why are you asking that question if you have brain?
You have 2 children.
You see? So you see, you were not thinking right. So if you are here and I have 0 viewer, you should want to think that within 10 years, I'm going to be having thousands of viewers. Think. Think. You need to think. Critical thinking.
Stuff like that. Like me personally,
You personally 50 subscribers. Now you are coming somebody you subscribe to 50 subscribers is 5,000 subscribers. Is it progress or the person is not progressing? I'm asking you question. Give me answer. Give me answer. You are big enough to be having critical thinking. If you are not going to school, yeah, go and start school. You need education. If you are educated, you are not in class. If you are not in the class, you are not educated. You just shut yourself by yourself. If you subscribe to somebody when the person was 50 subscribers, and you go to this person channel and the person have 5,000 subscribers, what do that one mean to you? What do it mean to you? The person is progressing.
Right?
Critical thinking is not critical. Common thinking is not common. You need to go deeper. I'm listening to something here.
Your gorgeous kids who actually sound kind and understanding and supportive. So you've gained so much from that relationship, but it was no longer serving any of you, including the kids, yourself more especially. And you were able to actually really come out of it and encourage women to be able to reevaluate their lives on a regular basis, whether it's a 3 to 5 year period, and say, is this still working for me? It might have been a great idea. It might have been happy and hey, wait, hey,
did you even get married?
Hey, bitch, sit down.
You like a platform now? Platform now. Who was a bonnet blue one?
Whether you marry late, early, it doesn't really matter. What actually works for you? Use your own rhythm and intuition and advice and people around you to actually really assess what's good for you. And I again encourage women, if you have a lump of a husband who brings nothing next to you, get rid of that tumor very, very quickly. It's gonna spread. It's gonna make you bitter. Wait!
A platform now, even big that platform now.
Shut your mouth up. Talking rubbish.
Okay, so get rid of that tumor as quickly.
Nobody's racist. I'm trying to correct you. It's not a racist. I said you should go to school. It's not a racist because you can't stop to somebody that have 50 and you are coming here saying because the person doesn't have viewers. You say the person why you are asking a question. But you forget that this person you saw for 50 and this person is having 5,000. Tell me who is not progressing. Supposed to say congratulations, you progress. That should be your chat here. As you come, you check my platform. You say, you have 5,000 now. When I subscribe to you, we're having 50. Congratulations. That is good. Don't worry. As you have 0 viewer, time is coming. You also have a lot of viewers. That is supposed to say that.
He was just a clump of cells next to her.
The emotional neglect.
See, guys, women will leave.
With a clump of cells.
It's also abuse, OD.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to drop both of you now. I can drop.
I wouldn't get moist with a clump of cells next to you.
Hold on, Blackberry.
Nobody wants to sleep with a tumor.
Let me say what I want to say. Mute your mic. Hold on. You see, guys, even when you are a yes man, even when you accept a happy wife, happy life, these women will still get tired of you. Even if you accept everything they want, even when you're quiet, no DV, no cheating, you just follow.
So that's what you believe in.
Hold on, let me finish, okay?
Stop it. Are you saying beating around someone is a minimum?
You see why I said the happy wife, happy life is all bullshit at the end of the day.
You don't know.
You need to start standing up as a man. If you're not
doesn't mean happy. Not abusing doesn't mean.
You see, women will leave when they're not happy. I think we need to start telling men now, if you're not happy, you just leave. You don't let nothing destroy your sanity. your peace of mind. The moment she start acting
So a man
crazy,
can leave, but a woman can't.
Start putting, hold on, let me finish. She start putting in sexless marriage, have another room in your house. So how can you be in the house and your wife have a room, you have another room? How? What the fuck is that? The moment that start happening as a man, that's when you leave.
Thank you so much for making me beautiful. I'm loving you too. You are beautiful too.
Oh, let me finish. Okay, so men, you see what the women are saying. Women will leave. Their happiness come first. They don't give a shit about you. The men, you need to start standing up for yourself. Your happiness, you need to be happy. You don't need to be around women that's going to destroy your sanity. And you don't even have
so if you are saying men should not be, I'm from Africa, men should not be around women that is not happy. Turn the table now. Women should also be with a man that is not happy. It's equal.
And this woman will still ride on you and still leave you and divorce you at the end of the day.
The same thing. Men also, this is the same. You can't be say, okay, women have to stay where they are not happy, but men have to live in where they are not happy. They need to live. You can't say that. I am from Africa. Oh, welcome. We are in Africa. Which country?
Odie, can I ask you guys? It's nothing to do with.
Yeah, that is fine. As long as I am happy, that is all that matters.
That is his own business. That's what he does to his own in his own
But
family.
you just said that a wife is allowed to leave if
he
uses DV on her. So you're against it, right? You're against beating your wife.
Yes, of course, I'm against it. Men should not beat their wife. Yes.
Okay, OD, you too?
Yes, we don't support DV.
We don't support DV.
Okay, real talks. Can you now give it a break then and stop talking here about how you beat your wife?
So we don't support DV.
Okay, Evani,
don't put your hand on the wife.
For the record, he brought it up himself again. He brought it up. Okay, nobody else brought it up. Right. He brought it up himself.
No, I don't want to hear that. Okay, that's enough. Okay, this question. I want to go to Victoria.
I've always said it. Shut up. Now that you have actually left your husband and you are living alone in that house,
is that your business?
Remember, I'm not here to accuse you. You are out there with 2 children. Remember, I don't know if you're also looking to date again.
They are sharing it. You are not 21. Okay, thank you.
Open to get pregnant again.
You are my father. You are my mother. You are my siblings. You are my family. It's okay.
Okay, how old are you?
Good.
You're in your 50s, right?
But please give me age.
49. Okay. But very soon. But you can't tell us that you will totally go celibate. You will definitely want to have a boyfriend.
Is that a problem?
Servicing you so that you can enjoy, right?
Before uncle.
Well, it's not something I've been thinking about right now, to be honest.
Okay. But you being alone,
or 50, alone, not be rude. It's okay.
What the prompt said. Why modern women are single and they will die alone. Now you have rented an apartment that you are going to be there. So please, I would advise you. Maybe you
what
get
is
a cat
your
or a dog, so
business with our hand? Your
kids are also going to get married and they're also going to walk away.
Don't bother about that.
Be there with you. You'll just be there alone, looking at the ceiling with your cat and your dogs. So exactly what the prompt is. You are going to die alone.
She's going to build new relationships. She must actually probably start dating and having that ass clapped nicely.
You just actually defined our prompt. God bless you.
She must have fun. She's got a new relationship
because I have 2 beautiful children.
Nice. So I will always have them in my life. The way you're quiet, you're very calm. To some extent, I think you are a wife, but I don't know what happened because you are very reserved, and I really appreciate that.
Exactly.
You are not like these hyenas that we have been trying to control.
He's gonna have a beautiful sex life again. That we can guarantee.
It was you that have the story. As we are saying what we don't know, you are supposed to be triggered, but you are controlling yourself. I will advise you, if you are thinking deep down inside your mind that you want to go back, please go back to your husband. Because that is the only man. Because that is the only man.
He's gonna punish you for leaving.
Let him talk, let him speak.
Clap for that. This platform is hot.
Useless.
Because that is the only man that will continue finding you sexy and attractive as you grow old with
Who told you that? See this one. That is a threat.
that will continue finding you attractive.
Emata.
Exactly.
Just give you character.
Exactly. That's your husband. You know, he's still the one that's still going to
Just
be
give you character, bitch.
90. Every other new guy right now just coming to smash and use you for your time.
Just, I don't understand use. What do you mean by that?
What's the problem with that?
If you can reconcile, hold on, if you can reconcile with that man, you can reconcile. Okay, so but if you don't want it, you can still leave your whole face and travel the world and have fun and sleep around and do what you want to do. It's your life, okay?
Yes.
I appreciate you for being kind, and despite this conversation, I appreciate
See,
you for
I
sharing.
don't want to give attention to anybody. I'm doing my things. I'm listening to marriage and divorce and relationship life. I'm listening to. I need to be corrected. I don't want to be stretching my brain. That is life. Many people I put there, they say who's married, who's single. All of them say they are single. So let's listen to conversation about marriage and single.
Act of dying is yours and yours only. Right? That's a fact. And women generally don't die alone. We've got friends, we've got relationships that are sound. She's got kids, for example, Iwami and other relatives. So nobody's scared of dying anymore. We understand it better now as human beings. I don't know why people scare people with dying. I mean, it's a natural part of being alive. So my understanding and my resolve is, I know for a fact, I came alone, I will die alone. All human beings come alone and they die alone. And it's nice when you're surrounded by people and the love you've poured into them actually then is given back to you. And no one is scared. If women are single, it means also men are single, right? Because you date, unless you're dating each other, then you guys, that's okay. You can die with each other. We don't care. And that's the modern man's destiny. And I think that's what you've been craving for a while. Now that we're saying, off you go, you can now die with your fellow men. We'll die with each other.
The same thing with women.
Wait for me. Why are you rushing?
Okay,
now.
I like this
All my time
conversation.
the way I want. Boom, Kapua, you still single.
Fuck
Boom,
you.
OD, you still single.
Okay, you know, you never could tell. She's not married, no kids, nothing. So,
like you bitches,
it's different between
like you bitches and Django. Django is even creating an imaginary fiance. Django just created an imaginary fiance.
I haven't talked about the topic.
Meet up, please. We heard you, Black Baby.
You are going to die alone, last. Oh, you have a husband, I forgot.
No, Lux is married.
You are too smart, man.
Still will die.
Lux has a wife.
Because in general, women live longer than men.
She has a wife. She has a wife.
In general,
Hello,
if you look, women
Black.
live
Okay.
longer than men. So most women will die alone even if they were married because women live longer than men.
Yes, women live longer than men because men do the hard, dangerous job in society.
No, because men don't take care of themselves as well as women do.
Victoria, what do you want to say?
Married men do live a bit longer than unmarried
I want to hear
men,
from Victoria.
Victoria, I don't have anything to
Lux,
say.
we heard you. Lux, Victoria.
You mumu.
Go ahead. Are you another feminist? Speak.
Okay, so what I wanted to say.
Are you not hearing something about it? See what I'm doing. I'm listening to marriage issues. I'm going to learn how everybody different marriage, why the divorce is too much in the society. We need to know why. People are saying their stories.
I don't think they really understand the concept of marriage and what it should entail. You were a woman who was taking on the financial burden, the emotional burden, the mental burden, and the man was just there sitting and looking. And they said, oh, he's quiet. And neither were you. Now let me finish. And they kept saying like derogatory things to you. So first of all, I would like to admonish that as a woman, it is very important that you settle for a man that is earning more than yourself. Please, because you will put your life, your body, your career on the line to
exactly.
give
That is just the answer. Truth out to be said.
It is only
Exactly,
right
my
that
love.
you demand financial stability.
Exactly.
Of all things, that you have financial stability. Not after you sacrificed your body and everything, even your career, just so you could take care of his kids, right? And he's still going to put you through all those you're going to be the one to still bear the financial burden and all of that alone. You try to communicate with this man and he was being avoidant. This man called, they said he was quiet, but he was actually being avoidant. And let me tell you something. Let me finish. You can talk to me when I'm done. Some men they keep trying to give him credit that, oh, he didn't leave the marriage. At least he wasn't cheating on you. He probably was cheating on you. He probably was.
What this was
And
saying now? What are you okay?
And we have to talk of points.
So now you people are interrupting her. You people are interrupting her, and she's been calm.
If you have a for men, are we your problem? Is that what you are talking about?
What are you saying now? The wife said
you are going on point already.
Why are
You want to
you
make it
guys
about
you are
that.
saying she's cheating. Olodo, mute your mic. What are you talking about? What do you know?
So as I was saying,
Are you the wife that married the husband?
Some
Are you the
men.
wife?
So can you keep quiet? Let me speak. So some
Respect your
men
old age.
stay with
Respect
the
your old
woman. Be quiet. So some men will stay with the woman even if they hate her, but at least she gives him sexual service. At least she takes on the burden of the family, and it is better than being alone to them. At least they have some sort of.
Can you even live with someone that you hate?
Men
What
do
is
that.
sexual service? What is
They
sexual
beat her up. They will beat her up. They will not provide for the family, and they will still stay in the marriage and be like, at least I'm a father.
All
I'm
of the talk of points as if they give her a script to read.
So as I was saying, now back to the prompt.
Okay.
Modern women are not dying alone. Just like Blackberry and one other lady said, everybody will die alone. Everybody will die alone. And in my opinion, marriage doesn't really benefit women. It doesn't really benefit. I mean, it's
Django,
your choice,
can you
right?
stop interrupting people and let them talk?
It's your choice.
When I start interrupting, now you people will be too sensitive and drop me because I'm interrupting. But you people are interrupting.
I didn't say anything now, Bishola. I was not saying anything.
Can I
Get quiet now.
So it's your choice. It's your choice as a woman. If you want to actually get married and settle down, that is totally fine. But it should be because you want to, like you actually want to, and please get married with your two eyes open. Do not fall for potential. What that man is not doing for you before you get married, I promise you he won't do it for you when you guys are married. I promise you. So they're not dying alone. Some women don't even want the burden of having a family. Besides, you giving birth, you having kids and having a family doesn't really benefit anyone except the husband that you choose to give sex to and the children that you choose to take responsibility of birthing. Like if you die today, married or unmarried, nobody's really going to care. They are only going to bury you because they're not burying with your family or burying with your children or burying with your husband. Do you understand what I'm saying? And some women, these women see that like
we don't understand anything.
Like not exactly. That's because you lack comprehension. Like, let people understand. Listen, understand. Be quiet. Let people understand.
Actually, Victoria, you're wasting your energy. This part there.
Victoria,
they are deaf and dumb.
Hold on, let her just finish, please. Guys, okay?
And now if I start interrupting, you people will drop it. Sensitive pieces of shit.
Okay, Victoria, go ahead, okay? Just land your plane. You got 1 minute more, all right? Victoria.
Okay,
sorry, Victoria,
I promise. Nobody should interrupt me. Nobody should interrupt me. I'm taking my time back. 1 minute. And also, modern women, most times, in scenarios that I've seen,
they are not like, not everybody is not everybody wants the responsibility of a family. Like if I decide that, oh, I just want to come back home, meet my house clean, watch movie, cook my own food, not food for 5-6 people, just cook my own food and then go to sleep, watch TV and go to sleep, get up, go to work, make my money, decide if I'm going to eat in the house or eat at the restaurant. That is, most people just want a single life. So you shouldn't be forcing women or like talking down on women that want to stay single. Focus on the ones that want to get married and marry them. These women are not doing anything to you or for you.
Okay, Victoria, listen.
Yeah.
We're not forcing women to get married, Victoria. Listen, Victoria, listen.
Why is this even a discussion if you're not forcing women?
Hold on, Victoria, listen. We're not forcing women to get married. If you want to be child-free, you don't need a man. We want to celebrate you to stay single. Please, to all the women out there listening, if you don't need a man, you don't want to have children, I love you.
Thank you.
Because hold on, let me finish. Because you're going to go on extinction. We don't want you to procreate because we don't want you to have children that think the way you do. So if you don't have kids, it's a beautiful thing. You will go on extinction. Nobody cares. You die off. Nature is going to reset the whole thing back because the moment all these feminists keep having children, they're going to tell their daughters, you don't need men. We don't want that in our community anymore. We want you to go on extinction and die off.
I have a question for you.
Can you mute your mic now? Hold on. Let me finish, Victoria. So we're not begging you. We're not begging you.
I have a question for you.
Victoria. Jesus Christ. We're not begging you to get married. Please have your whole face, sleep around, be a 304. There are a lot of men out. You're doing a great service to men anyway, so we appreciate you. Whatever route you want to take, it still favors men. If you want to be a 304 just because I decide not to get married. Men will pay and they will use you for sexual objects and destroy you. Okay, so do what you want to do. We're living in a free time. The woman that wants to be wife will be married.
There is more to life.
Okay, I have a question for you.
You're only going to be used. Hold on. You that don't want to be wife, you're only going to be used as a pump and dump.
Nobody's being used.
Because you're
okay, I have a question. Are you done?
All right, let's keep it going.
I have a question for you for what you just said. What if when you are getting, for example, I don't know, maybe you probably want to get married or something because the way it sounds, I think you want to get married. Yeah. No, not Victoria. I'm asking this.
Even women, even women who are married still cheat on their husbands. So I don't understand.
Yeah. Wait. Let me ask him a question.
Who cheated on their husband that you know?
Wait, see, before you go into cheating, before you go into cheating, I have an important.
Did your mother cheated on your father?
I'm asking a question.
Stop asking me stupid questions, okay?
I have a question for OG. Wait, Django,
we have to start from your mother. Did she cheated on your father?
Can I just ask a question? So, from what you always say, from the things you say, and it looks like OD, you look like you want to get married. So let me ask you this. What if now you're married and you're trying to have kids and you realize you cannot have kids and you are the problem? What are you going to do?
No, I can never be the problem.
No, I just ask you. No, you always ask people questions. Now answer it.
Hold on. That's an hypothetical question, okay? And I cannot answer that, all right? Listen.
Why?
I'm fertile. I can have kids. I'm healthy. I eat good food.
You know you're fertile if you can have kids.
And hold on. I go for regular checkup. My sperm is the prize. I don't give up my sperm to bitches, okay? I don't know.
I'm saying. You're fertile.
That's a question. Men don't want to put their seed in contaminated soil.
You're not answering the question.
Hold on. A lot of you women today are contaminated. I would never put my sperm in your.
Django, you are
if I see you have
literally running mad.
Mindset, if you have this feminist mindset, if I take you out on a date and I see what you stand for, that's it. I can just use you for a pump and dump and wear a rubber.
You didn't even answer the question. You're circling, you're going through circles, going through hoops, jumping. Nobody's talking about pumping. We've heard you several times. You say pumping and slut maker. We know. I'm asking you, if you get married right now and you realize you cannot have kids and it's your fault, what are you going to do?
It can never be my fault. I'm an African man. I eat African food.
You see?
Not
You see? You see?
Listen. I don't
Ah,
eat
you
West
today I'm
African
fine.
food.
I'm
I'm
okay.
an African Nigerian man. Okay.
They play
Eat
there.
organic, healthy food. I don't eat all
Okay,
these
they
just challenged his logic.
So
I just challenged him. Now he cannot eat because he said people should not do restriction.
Can't give any edible answer. So you would obviously
They play. No, he cannot give an answer now.
Let's hear what you have to say.
I don't want to answer that.
You were raising your hand up.
Yeah, I wanted to say to Victoria, when we're talking about the subject of marriage and how it benefits women, I really do think that marriage benefits women because the way that I see it is, first of all, marriage is beautiful for both genders because you have someone that you can love and you can take care of and you can spend life with. And second of all, if you're a woman specifically and you're married to a man, then you have someone who wants to protect you, provide for you, like will take care of everything for you so that you're okay, will give you a child, which is, the most beautiful thing in the world, and will even provide for you to stay at home with the child, which is so beautiful.
Let her finish, Victoria.
Yeah, and women, like we have the let me finish. So if you look at statistics and things like that, women who are married, they live longer, they're happier with their life, they're more fulfilled, they are literally like
kids, trust me. Because they stop muting my mic.
Why are they muting her? Let her talk.
Because they have kids.
Women are intelligent these days. I bet who muting her?
Too sensitive today. I don't
Because
know.
they allow her to
I don't
talk.
know if they have broken their heart or what. Which kind of sensitivity is this?
See, when a traditional woman is speaking, we must give her the floor.
Who is tradition?
Because they have kids.
Who made tradition? Tradition what? From where?
You are a feminist. She will land, though. Let her land.
Land
Okay,
fire.
go
Let
ahead.
her land.
Shut up. Hey guys, come on.
You are going to go after her. You are going to go after her. Don't worry. Go ahead. Land your plane.
Okay, so I can show you this like graph that I found, but yeah, so if it basically goes like this, the happiest women are married women with kids, and then it goes to married women who don't have any kids, then it goes to single women, and then it goes to separated or divorced or widowed women, right? So statistically speaking, and I'm not saying that you have to, obviously if you don't want to, if marriage is not for you, children are not for you, you don't have to do it. I'm not going to shame any woman for that, but this view that if you're a woman and you get married, oh, marriage is bad for women. No, because if you're married to a man who's a good man, who takes his responsibilities as a man seriously, who provides for you, then your life will be so easy. Like me, I wake up in the morning. Hold on, Victoria, let me just finish. If like me, for example,
You told that girl back. I'm gonna be good. I didn't know the
I
platform.
can take naps whenever I want to. I don't worry about bills. I don't worry about finance. I don't worry about anything.
Who is this
Because
person?
my husband has said I'm taking care of you, and if you even like set up a obviously he's not going to divorce me, but even if he did, I would still get taken care of financially. So I don't have to worry about anything.
At all.
So that's what I'm gonna say. Thank you, Pistrella and Dolphin.
You make sense. You make
I talk
very
now?
good sense. And I want to tell you that is a man.
Wow.
You have been talking. Looks, go ahead.
This is what the one start this morning.
I just want
This
to
is my
say
people.
research into the happiest demographic
My family group.
shows
They want to
that
start this
unmarried
morning.
childless
I think it's
women are the healthiest and happiest subgroup. Next to that, it's married men with children. After that comes the unmarried men and the married women and all that. So it's not true that married women are the happiest demographic. They're
Never.
not. And that is
Who
because
told you
men
that?
benefit more from marriage than women.
Married women and single woman. Oh, look at married woman and single mom. Who is the happiest in the world? Are you crazy? You know that single women, nobody makes decision for them. They are free like hell.
I saw you say you wanted
Get
to leave. Thank you
inside.
for sharing. God bless you. Look, let me ask you this question. You said marriage benefit men than women, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, look at marriage critically. generally in the whole world. In the world.
Yes.
Now, do you think marriage take women more out of poverty or take men more out of poverty when it comes to marriage?
You're talking about poverty.
Probably.
It's
That
services.
doesn't mean they're happier.
You bring money, you provide, I do services. See this one. Get inside. You're talking about your provide. What about the services? You clean, you do
90% of the
every
time, that's
day.
a bit steep.
Women are providers now. They are working, providing for themselves.
Who
You
is
cry.
benefiting more from marriage when it comes to poverty?
Which poverty?
Okay,
Men or women?
You people are in poverty.
I don't
People
know,
outside
but let
marriage.
me
You
ask
people are
you
into
this.
poverty.
If
You
you
don't
have
have money. The women are they are stepping up. Women have complaints now.
I did, but you're not listening. You're not simply not listening.
Because they are
One
afraid
question
of
for you,
your
Lux.
talk.
Even you said, oh,
See,
this
they all
this
walk,
and that,
they
looking
all
at
know.
me, that this lady's statistics is not right, that the happiest are actually the single or whatever. When you, I am sorry, but when you lost your husband, why didn't you stay single? Why did you decide to remarry? Why did you marry? You should have stayed single. You're single
Because
and
I have
you're
an
happiest.
awesome husband. Because I chose an awesome husband who's not like that.
Oh God, you know that's not an excuse. You should have stayed single. If singles are
Why did you
Because this is the thing. My husband, Django, my husband
Oh, don't let people talk.
support me.
You can't be married and be preaching that okay, singles are the
that we were
happiest.
talking about earlier.
That's another point,
Django, if you ask me a
it's
question,
true.
you also should
Maybe he's married to the person that understand that marriage is a partnership, not for the other way around.
As soon as I open my
Hiya,
mouth.
guys, like the video.
Yeah, can I talk now? Thank you.
2
What I was
hours
saying, my husband
talking about
he
marriage.
does all the things
Why
that
is
I
divorce
want in a
everywhere?
husband. Yes.
Why are they
So
doing
he
divorce?
is
Why are they
my
divorcing?
match.
Why? We need to know
And
why.
you guys, I said this before, you guys
Man or
make me
woman, why
realize
divorce?
how
This divorce
happy
rate.
I should be with
If
my
you said
husband.
divorce rate right now,
I appreciate
2026
him
is too
so
high.
much more because of you
Why?
guys. Because
Single
you
is
guys
too
make me
plenty.
realize I could have ended up in a horrible situation like the woman who just left with a man who does not support me mentally, who does not support me. Well, he does need to support me financially because I make my own money, but still, who does not support me in all the ways that I find important. So you guys keep on saying like, oh, women, they need to do this. They're lazy if they work full time, take care of the household, take care of the children, and if they're not doing all three of that and ask for help, then they're lazy. Well, a man just has to work, come home and do shit. Sit on his ass. How is that fair? That is how men benefit more.
You clearly did not answer me, so let us choose why. You clearly did not answer me, Lux. Let us listen to someone that has sense.
I answered you.
That question. Let us listen to someone that has sense.
Not you.
Wait, let me just quickly go over the statistics, then I'll go, then I need to drop to have lunch. So this is from the Institute for Family Studies, okay? So it's going over women's happiness by marital status and children ages 18 to 55. And then the green is very happy, and then the blue is pretty happy, and then the red is not too happy, okay? So if we go to women who are unmarried and don't have kids, they are not happy 24% of the time. If we go to unmarried women who have children, so single mom, they're unhappy 23% of the time. If we go to married women who don't have children yet, like me, they're unhappy 16% of the time. And if we go to married women with children, they're unhappy 13% of the time. So if you want the lowest probability of you being unhappy in life, then you should be married with children. Again, it's your choice. You do what you want. But that is what the statistics say. So when we talk about married women, like they're like so unhappy, miserable, all of this, it's just not true statistically. So that's what I want to say.
That is just, by the way, with...
God bless you. Wait, where's that clap? You deserve it. Just 22 years old. Okay, you are 40 something. You see the problem with feminists? There's nothing upstairs with you people's brain. Your brain is just to come here and talk.
Well, I also showed you my source, but you turned my... I'm good, Bistrella, thank you. How are you, lovely?
One more clap for you. God bless you.
Happy to hear that.
You always
Seen you in a while, so.
A bit of fresh air.
No, I've been busy with life and work and everything. But now I have vacation for 3 weeks, so
Oh, that's amazing. What do you want to do?
I don't know, just not sure really. We've just been doing nice day trips and
Don't get married.
entertaining ourselves.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
I would just like to say that I always thought that marriage was supposed to be a partnership, and while men bring their benefits, women bring theirs too. Women have been on this panel all day. Many have said how they do respect men. I haven't seen men say that they respect women, except for the women who agree with what they believe in their opinion as a man. Otherwise, men are not talking about respecting women, and women do respect men. Women do respect marriage. Not all women are against marriage, don't want to get married. That's just simply not true. But we need to be in a position where we can acknowledge the fact that some men are bad husbands and some women are bad wives.
Nico, are you married?
Yes,
Are you submissive to your husband?
no, we are very much equal. I'm from the UK.
Disgusting.
We have equal roles in our households, mostly when it's not a religious environment. My husband works. I run the house as a traditional housewife.
How many kids do you have for him? How many kids do you have for your husband?
I've got 2 kids altogether, and they're both his.
But do you cook for him and prepare the clothes for him?
I cook, I do the washing, I run the house, yes.
And do you save his money?
Do I save his money?
Like when you do these things for him, do you expect him to then spend a dime in return for you? Or when you do this thing, you also save his money without expecting him to spend like diamonds on you?
No, I expect him to pay the bills because that's the job that he wants to do.
Right, that's true. But do you expect him to spend diamonds on you? Like, for example, like paying mortgage and paying the bills is what I do too. But do you expect him to then buy for you fancy stuff all the time because you cook and do the clothes for him?
No.
Oh, then she's like my wife. That's perfectly. That's perfect for me.
But I don't think that I'm less valuable than him because I have what you could quote unquote say is a traditional role. My role is still valuable. I'm raising the kids, I'm running the house, I'm doing everything in the background to keep everything going, and he goes to work.
But Nicola, what you said was equal, but what you said it was equal just now. The modern woman today, not only in this podcast, in all other podcasts, the modern woman today call that not equal. That is the reason why when you said you do an equal role, that is where I said it was disgusting, because I thought you were like the other modern woman. When you say equal, you expect the man to cook with you, to do the clothes himself and stuff like that, like what Luxia does.
No, I expect my man to be able to run his own life if he has to. I expect my man to be able to step in and do the roles as a father and as a husband if I'm not able to do it, because that is still his job. If I drop dead tomorrow, somebody's got to raise my kids, right? But if I'm here and I'm capable, then I'm willing and I'm happy to do it. I also work. I work part-time, I work in the evenings. I contribute to the household as well.
Well, madam, you're a submissive wife, I beg. You're a submissive wife. It's like maybe you modern women don't like that word submission. That's just the problem. You women, that word submission is kind of a problem for you. But if you go to your home, you're actually submissive to your husband. You're actually doing or performing the traditional role. That's just it. Lux.
Okay, but the point is, using words like that is offensive, because it's degrading to women. Why would you say that running a home is being submissive? It's not. It's me doing what I want to do and him doing what he wants to do. I'm not submitting to my husband.
Okay, that's your problem. Whether you're submitting or not, it's your issue. It's you and your husband problem. Lux, are you?
Yes.
Tell us why you are not a submissive wife. Please give us this.
Why I'm
tell
not a
this
submissive
panel.
wife? Because my husband is masculine enough that he doesn't have to put his wife down to feel masculine and to feel like a man. He doesn't expect me to be submissive because he doesn't need that. I don't understand what you're saying. I literally can't hear what you're saying.
You are.
Are you
You are
another
the
man?
husband.
What
That
are
is
you-
what I mean.
No, I'm a wife. I'm
No,
pretty sure I have a
Johan is
vagina
your
that
wife.
birthed multiple children, so...
Johan is your wife.
Yeah,
No,
but this
you are
is
not
the
a
thing.
submissive
You
wife.
guys are angry.
But I gotta agree
that
with,
my
with what
husband
Harry
and
Essie
I...
said there. Lux is
Okay, real
belonging the
talk.
streets of Dubai.
Yeah, well, my husband doesn't have to beat me to make me respect him. Real talk. So...
And I know, I am very sure that real talk you've been slapped
You
this
wife
morning.
beater.
You've
Real
received a
talk,
good
you
slap.
belong in jail. You wife beater.
Not only in jail, he's received a slap this morning. You've been slapped, I know.
But Kapwa, what I want to say.
Hey, just
you're
go and
pissed
produce
off
more
because
YouTube
you're
videos,
on
yeah,
Okay.
Hold on,
Real talks, control yourself. You are angry
No.
because Johan and me have a different type of relationship than you think should work. That's why you're angry, because it works for us, and that messes up your reality, that messes up your worldview, because how can our relationship work when it's not the relationship that you are promoting here?
I like you.
And
I
that
do like
pisses you
you.
off.
Relationships.
And you don't even have a
have
marriage. You
relationship.
don't even have a girlfriend. You don't have children. I have a husband, 4 children, live in a wonderful home. I work. My husband works. We both take care of the household. We both take care of the children. We both just live our lives. And that pisses you off. And
So
I find that
would say
hilarious.
I would say that
We know
Lux and I
the way how
both
you've
prove
raised the 4 kids. Those 4 kids are not going to produce anymore. And your lineage is going to end, honey.
Well, why do you think that?
I think that
Any man here who have seen how your husband talks
children
like a
want-
cuckold he is, we know that
Three
the
of
way
my
how you've
children
raised your
want
4
to have
kids,
children,
they are
so-
not going to produce, that is for sure.
Real talk. Real talk.
Lux and I both prove
He's a penguin.
that women.
Who is this
Real talk, you are gonna die like
Your
suicide
husband and
bombers.
Jamie's husband should shut the hell up.
Raising them to be.
They are the lowest barrel when it comes to
Real
men.
talk kids are gonna
Yeah,
perish like the
yeah,
suicide bombers.
You know, it's so funny that
Raising them
people
to be.
here, the women get called hyenas, but when I listen to the men laugh, they laugh worse than hyenas.
Estrella, you gotta be reading Harry
Stop
S's
fucking mentioning my
comments
name.
down
Don't
there.
mention my
Do you
name.
know
Here's
how
something
hyenas
interesting
have
for
the
you.
grunt all
He said
them time? That is
Estrella
Stop
is
mentioning my
to
name.
do a job in eating Dubai plat for eating.
Shut up, you piece
for
of shit.
pounds.
Don't mention my name.
That is what you basically do, right?
Go get slapped, then come back.
Real talk straight, pounding your
You
wife.
need your daily dosage of a slap.
Online to degrade
You need your
other
daily dosage of
women.
When you
slaps.
online, they're
You have
pounding your
to
wife.
beat your wife.
Lux, it's not
you
degrading.
They're
That is what
definitely
you
pumping
women
her.
are doing anyway.
Definitely pumping her now.
You are
How is it
Yes,
degrading
I'm
if you're
a
speaking the truth?
Your wife is being
It's
pumped
not
right now.
degrading if that is what you guys are doing, right?
Real talk.
You're
Yes,
pounding your bitch as we
They are
speak. Real
pounding that
talk.
wife. You're pounding your wife now. Pa, pa, pa.
At least 2 of the women
Every
on this
time Real
panel.
Talks, you're on here, I'm afraid of making you angry because I know you will take it out on your wife.
And the
doesn't
wife
have a
will take
way.
out on him. And the wife
That's
will
such a
also-
lame, pathetic comeback.
And the
Do you
wife
know
will
how she
slap
It's
your
lives?
ass.
not.
She sleeps with the neighbor.
I know you take it out. When I frustrate you, you take it out on your wife.
At least
But
2 of the
also,
women
Max,
here.
every mornings the wife slaps the living hell out of him. He hides
Even
in a
Donald
closet.
Trump doesn't take you Europeans seriously.
God, here
you
you
think
hide
an
in a
Asian
closet
will
to come
take
and
you
talk on a
seriously?
podcast.
Fuck off.
He
What kind of man does that?
Is that an
He is
insult?
such a
You
soy
are
boy
an
for Donald
Indian
Trump.
bitch. Real talk.
Me.
You are
Sorry,
fucking
sorry,
Indian
sorry.
bitch. You fucking
Pussy ass
Indian.
nigga.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Is it
He's a
insult?
I
dirty
know
fucking
Victoria.
Indian, and he has a nephew.
He is.
You're trying to insult Europe by saying Donald Trump doesn't like us. Is that serious?
Yeah,
No, but he's a dirty fucking
What's the
Indian.
difference?
He's an
Like, we
Indian
don't
from
like Donald
Malaysia.
Trump, so we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care.
Is it Malaysia? Ah.
Yeah. He's an Indian from
I
Malaysia.
never said I was
So that was a
from Malaysia.
genuine
He's a
insult.
fucking Indian
He's from
from
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
What?
Can't you have a proper conversation?
Why? Bitch? You want me to use bitch?
Bitch is bitch. I like the bitch. I like that. Bitch.
At least Indian bitch there.
Yeah.
He's so frustrated. At least 2 of the women on the panel here are married with children. So
Nicola, none of the women here are married with children, by the way, yeah, except for you. But the rest of them are not married.
I am also married with children.
Lux transgender kids are not children, yeah?
As we speak.
So Lux transgender kids that you have are
You
not
need help in the
children.
bedroom, real talks. You're not a man enough. That's why you slap her around. You manage a woman in bed.
Like Lux
You don't
always keeps
slap
on
her
saying she has
around,
children,
bitch.
but then bear in mind, transgender kids are not children.
I
Yeah?
only have one transgender.
If you don't have
real
dick,
talk.
then you
Well, he's
Exactly,
but
that's the thing. Doesn't
You
matter
don't
if
have
you
a
have one
dick, that's why
transgender
you
and the
don't
rest are
have
not. But a transgender
and I
kid
don't
is not
care.
considered a kid.
children.
What?
Is that what you just
He
said?
just bought his real talks. He is very successful in his job.
So he slaps.
He's very successful
Bitch, you
in his
manage
job.
your woman
He's gonna
sexually
move into
properly.
his new house with his
Satisfy
boyfriend
her.
soon. And he's living his life. So
No,
I
he
don't know what
cannot
Hasso
satisfy
said
her
about
because
it.
he said he has a small wee. Everything about him is small. That's what he said.
Yeah, you can hear it in his low testosterone feminine
Yeah,
voice.
he has like
that he
has
has
small
no.
D energy, like tiny D
No,
energy,
he
like
has
small,
definitely-
tiny, like
yeah.
almost
What an
non-existent.
That is the most pathetic, boring ass
Shut
comeback
up
that I've
there. Shut
ever
up, you piece of
seen
shit.
or I've ever heard.
Show us your hand. Show us your hand. And your thumb. Show us your thumb.
Better men show
us your thumb.
Better men.
He is such in love with Trump, though. It's kind of cute. He is
No
in love with
Lux,
Trump.
Trump becomes
He
our bitch when it comes to Asia, right?
He
So
loves
we are not in love with Trump. We just
He
know
would
Trump
bend
know how to
over for
educate your
Trump
woke
any
culture
day of the
shit that you guys have spread
You
to the
would
world.
say,
And you guys come up over here and spread your
It
feminist
really
views. And we ain't no fly with that shit.
You're simping for Trump, real talks. You're simping for another man who doesn't even know you exist. And
The
who
way
wouldn't
that
care
MAGA
about your
men-
existence either.
The way MAGA men fantasize about Trump is homoerotic. It's very
Imagine though
strange.
being a bro.
Nobody fantasizes
MAGA
about
man
Trump.
living
What we are saying
in an
is that we
Asian
are putting the women in the pecking
and
order.
then falling for
If Trump puts
like
them
that.
at the
It's
bottom
hilarious.
barrel, we are not going
Nicola,
to
are
deal
you
with them
Scouse?
because Trump is another bottom second class
Oh, Scouse is
citizen
a
now,
Scouse, right?
America. So why would we care about what
Or did I say
women
wrong? I
in
don't
the
know.
Europe continent has to say?
Sorry, it sounded
again,
like you
real
said that he's
talk.
Scouse, which would be from Liverpool.
Oh, Scouse is Liverpool. Oh, what is Scottish? Is it what is the accent? What is it? What do you guys call him?
We speak Scottish. We've got a Scottish accent.
Oh, it's Scottish. Oh, Scouse is different, right? Oh, sorry.
Scouse would be an English. It would be a Liverpool accent, which is
Oh,
person from
Liverpool.
England.
Ah, gotcha.
And show respect to Scottish and Irish.
Man, shut up. You
Because
cannot even
those are the
pronounce the
two
fucking name.
countries
Shut up,
that has some
bitch.
real guts to put up against the dumbass of the, no offense again, of continent where Lux here comes from and, where
Are
Trump
you
comes
obsessed
from.
with
too.
Lux, real talk? Do you want to marry real
Yeah,
talk?
yes,
Lux?
he is
No, the
fine.
shit that this woman comes here and
Like, you've been
promotes
obsessed with
like
different people. The other day you were obsessed
transgender
with black bitch.
and this kind of
Obsessed with
shitty
me.
culture is a bit
Now you're
annoying,
obsessed with
right?
Lux.
Britain
Are you not
is
getting nothing at home?
European, and so we will always side with Europe.
You ain't getting some or something? Like, why are you obsessed with Lux?
Hey, I do live in one of the happiest countries in the world, so
My ass, you guys
You
drive
can might
ride
hurt my
bicycles for
feelings,
work.
but I will go
That
to
is
the
what you
doctor
do,
and get
Lux.
checked out for free.
All right, and you guys can't even defend your Greenland. Okay,
is
you guys can't do jack all shit. The only thing that you guys do when Greenland is under attack is you upgrade by putting 2 more docks. That is what you do.
Sorry, excuse me. They can't defend Greenland. Is America in Greenland right now?
Okay, we talk. I don't see this person you are fighting
Real
with. You
talk.
can't hear her. There's no need. Let's talk about the prompt. Okay, let's move to the prompt.
Right, brother.
Going back and forth with her.
He has to come here to feel a little bit masculine, poor guy.
We talk. Go ahead. Talk about the prompt. We talk.
Okay, right. So now, why modern women are single and dying alone?
Go ahead, Victor. Go ahead.
What did that?
Right, okay.
If you interrupt him again, you will get dropped. Go ahead, Victor.
Right, brother. Now, why modern women are single and dying alone? Okay, right. Now, I just want to say something, right? Just 1 or 2 points only. Okay. I think it is about time we ask that what is causing them to be single and what is making them to be single, right? I really do think that any man out there is willing to marry a woman, right? So it's not that the women are single, but it's the thing that they do is causing them to be single. Because even if you look at the women that are getting married, they get divorced. Okay, all right. So even the women who wants to get married and then they get divorced within 3 years. Right. Okay. So I think it is about what the modern women today are
Can
doing.
you just shut up? Can
and
you shut
getting
up?
it is what the modern women today are doing whom are getting single, and these women fall under the age category of 30s, late 20s, and stuff like that. Okay, all right. So if you're going to ask the women, if you ask the women in the 40s, right, they actually do feel that cooking and doing the clothes for the husband is something that is nurturing the house. So if you go and speak to a woman that is in the 40s about this, they might find something is wrong, because we don't find that nothing no wrong. But when you speak to the women that in their early 30s, late 20s, mid 20s today, they find these rules to be what we call demeaning for them or something like that. Okay, right? So the thing is that let's ask about what is causing these women to be single. Now, if you ask this woman, why do you think that these roles that nurture a family is slavery for you, as how you modern women put it? But then how is it fair that you expect the man to pay the bills? How is it fair you expect the man to pay the mortgage? How do you expect, how do you think is it fair for you to expect the man to pay for the children's education? Because ultimately it's about starting a family. All right, okay? That is all. That is it. Then if you ask this woman, why do you expect to do all these things? And then if you ask this same woman here, not only here, anywhere, why can't you cook in return? Why can't you prepare the clothes in return? These are not slavery jobs. Okay, right? Why can't you save your men's money? You will find a very, very disgusting answer because they find it entitlement. That is their rights. They shouldn't cook, but the man should spend money. They shouldn't do the clothes, but the man should spend more money on them. So they're really bringing no value. I think that is what should be talked about. Why are they not bringing any value? That's all I gotta say.
That's bullshit.
They're getting slapped.
Because they have no value.
Maybe because they are getting slapped every day. That's why. Maybe. Have you ever thought about that?
AP, are you there?
Does your mother have value as a mother?
Oh, I mean, Nicole, shut up. AP, how you doing?
Yes, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. So if I may say a few words, I think the biggest reason why modern women are single today is the one that has been around for centuries. That's a simple fact that women don't know when to be quiet.
Jesus, this are noise. Where's my friend? I think my friend is around. You say she's not going to be quick around. That what she said. Oh, Bella. Who's Bella? Jesus. Why are you going to call me with that? Don't call me with that. was another. Yeah, I can't one. And about I me yar kakabo. Yari. Yeah. Senior, yeah. Then, no. Okay, let me see this one. 128. Okay. Going is good. Even reducing because the thing is slowing. Oh, reduce. Oh, I say for I'm not ready. The more did money, mom, I really know. Just busy since. What is somebody right here? How is life going? What is that? What? I don't know. Their name is beautiful. It's made plenty. I'm cooking. I want to do a cooking video. Then I'll fry. I'll cook. My favorite food is fried rice and chicken. See, when you cook that fried rice, you put chicken. I'm cooking chicken now. Correct chicken on it. This is easy. I'm cooking the chicken now. Fried rice and chicken. So nice. Let me fry the chicken for you, my guys. How will this sweet? You think they're coming to freeze this thing? This is no time. It's 12. Why are they not come to freeze the area wire? That's what they said. I think we are okay. Let's put that because I got people want that. Hmm. Hmm. What time? This is I need to go. No, I see. This is what I drink, and I show it. I think this is. Oh my God! Where's my video? I got a video. Oh my God! I got it there. See what I drink. Go and watch the video. See what I drink. I drink that. See what I drink. People say it's not the same bottle. It's a business. I don't have siblings. Many people are like that. This thing is hot. And fried chicken is very, very hot. Very hot. Very, very hot. I wish I did. We have, we would have had one now, whether girl or a boy, we would have had one. So people, you are laughing that. Why for people that have, there are a lot of problems. They don't love themselves. Oh, this one. No, no, it's on this. Okay. That's on that. Yeah, yeah, and my mom, we are movement. No waste time. So look, we are in a din mona you told. No. Very hot tomorrow. Please put it up there. Io se no io le ya pa ya ne ani ya wa mi ga no. Va were na. Because I did yeah. Come on. No, no, così. No. Che favore. No. Dite che grazie. Bella. Guarda bella. Hi.
Americans have. And I don't know if that is because their history was so much trauma and what they're going through. I do find that Americans tend to be more prickly whenever they hear America. And that's why British people say you guys have main character syndrome. But I do think there's something there. They're very prickly whenever you talk about America. That is true. That is true. I don't know why, but they are very prickly when you bring up America. They are.
Yeah, and to be honest, one moment. To be honest, guys, that's the first time we are having a topic based on America alone. And to be honest, and I'm being honest, guys, if I'm going to run the data from this platform, to be honest, I'm surprised how Americans are just busy pointing fingers. The UK people didn't even call me monkey. That's the crazy. This is the first time I'm being called a name on a very high level when we are having this kind of topic. I'm so surprised I'm being called monkeys. I'm just checking my DMs now on my other phone. Some people are actually telling me that you are going to die soon. That's to you and Africa. You are a monkey and you are going to go back to being a slave. And these are a majority from people that having the same skin color as me. I'm even seeing it as people that having the same skin color. Monkey idiots. You are a monkey. You are a monkey. You are going to die as a monkey. Foundation Black America.